to just do his, because we're missing a couple people here. So I wanted to just kind of do his thing while we waited for Troy and Braden and everything.
I do have a quick question. I mean, I saw the recording. I can ask afterwards if you want.
No.
It's my favorite thing.
What is your question? We just went through this in the Discord.
It's kind of
like, I'm gonna be a meme right now. Do you actually have a question, or are you just busting my balls?
Well, it's kind of because like it was like originally I was gonna joke about like how many crystals I have, but like legitimately, well, no, because like we used the illusion crystals on the boat. I remember, but I had 8 pounds of them, and I remember we had more than enough to cover the boat.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember we didn't specify how many pounds I had left because I remember we also went back to the cave to get more, so we had more than enough.
You only covered 3 sides. You have 2 pounds left. It was 2 pounds per side.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I just made that up.
20 pounds.
I think that actually is correct, though. But I did just make that up, but I'm pretty sure that's right. You might have 4 left because you only covered one side of the boat.
Yeah, we only did like the front half and the one side. We didn't do the back and the.
Valen.
Oh boy.
You see the rest of your party step forward, grab the crystal. Before you go ahead, step forward and touch it. And as your hands lock onto it, actually, let me do one of these here really fast. I like this one. It's creepy.
Oh boy.
As your hands lock onto that crystal, purple smoke begins to billow out, filling the room before it becomes like thick and viscous. And as that soupy purple smoke kind of takes solid form, you begin to hear the sounds of this like strange necrotic tower that you're in vanish, and you hear the sounds of seabirds and the rocking of waves, and you can feel the ground start of taking on the sea motion. You're kind of rocking as the purple smoke begins to take the form of like humanoid shapes, still kind of just fully purple as they move about in the smoke to your confusion. As then you can see the purple smoke kind of form into the top of a boat before the purple smoke kind of seems to like all at once absorb, and then the color of like the brown deck, the blue trousers the man in front of you is wearing, all kind of take shape. And you look down at your hands and take in the scene, and you realize that you're a child, probably 11 years old, like 12 years. You're young. You're definitely young. And you feel a frigid wind kind of caress your face. And what do you... As you kind of take in the sight of the ocean around you, you notice that you are in the Diamond Sea. There are like barges of ice kind of passing by, and you're on a vessel that is very familiar to you.
Am I on Harmony's Echo?
Do you ask someone that, or are you asking me that?
I guess I'm asking in outward, like just kind of like not understanding what's happening.
A woman that's nearby turns, and she kind of looks a little. She kind of sees that you're like a distressed, smaller person. She kind of crouches down. She says, "Yeah, dear. That's where you. Are you okay? You look faint." And she kind of like touches your face. Are your parents around?
I don't know. They were here. Where am I? What is this?
We're voyaging back up north to Minstrel. You're a little tide swell, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your parents were performing down in the capital, and we had to loop around, cut through the Diamond Sea. Remember? We're just going home, dear. Your parents are probably below deck. You want me to get them?
No. I can go down. Thank you. And I head down.
You go down below into the second deck, and it's sort of like a mess area. It's a nicer ship. This is like an entertainment level ship. There's kind of like the ritzy people that are around like the large tables, and then there's like the help section of the ship that you might be a little bit more familiar with, where your parents might get their meals, served to them for playing for the rich folk. Give me a perception check.
11.
In like the confusion of this situation, and kind of not being able to discern, you feel like it obviously isn't real, but at the same time, it seems incredibly real, and you're confused. Like, am I actually here? Is this a memory? And it's incredibly difficult to discern. The wood beneath your feet, you can hear it. You can feel the creak. You can feel the sway of the ocean. You felt that woman's cold hand as it brushed your face. But you're like, I know what this is. And I know that this happened. And I know that I'm also here. You go to try to find your parents, and it takes you a bit of time to get through the crowds in the fancier mess hall to eventually get into the back half of the ship where like the servers area is and where the help and the entertainers would eat. But when you get back there, you do manage to see your dad. Can you tell me a little bit about him?
He was very much like the protector, made sure that they got gigs, protective of his family, protective of his wife. Had a really deep, like baritone kind of voice, and kind of looked like Valen, but just bigger.
And what do? You see him. He's sitting down. He's got his back kind of turned to you. He's at a table, and it looks like he's maybe writing songs or something. His instrument is sitting to his side. You don't immediately see your mother.
Papa, you're alive.
Well, of course I am, son. What do you mean? You want to come? Well, just come on here. And he picks you up, and you're about half his side, but he just really easily kind of puts you down on his lap, and he says, "You want to write a couple lines for me, boy? I'm working on something here, and you're just so damn brilliant. I thought you might be able to write something with me here." And he picks up his writing utensil, kind of puts it in your hand, and he's, why all the stress? You are freaking out, and you are just white as a feather. What is going on?
It's a long story, Papa. Papa, I don't know. I mean, 1 minute I'm in this like other place, and then now I'm here, and it feels like a dream. This feels so real. I don't know. This can't be right. This can't be right. This can't be right.
He grabs you by the shoulders. He says, "Son, that's called a nightmare. You're right here. You're okay. You're right here, boy." And he kind of pulls you in, and he puts his hand on the back of your head, holds you to his chest. "You're all right. It's okay. You're right here. Why don't you?"
It's so good to be here, Papa.
"Well, of course, son. It's only been about 30 minutes, but I missed you too."
I know. I guess it was a dream. I guess it's a bad nightmare. I had a dream that I was a pirate, Daddy, and that I was like a bard, and I had this like really cool gun, and now I'm here, and I like don't give a shit about any of that. I mean, sorry, Dad. I'm not supposed to curse. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy you're here. Where's Mama? Have you seen Mama?
Oh, I think she was just heading up on deck to find you. Actually, you must have just missed her. And you do watch your mouth around your mama. But,
I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
I have heard people having crazy dreams where they live like whole lives, and it sounds like you're gonna. I think you're gonna have an exciting life one way or another, boy.
I mean, I got material now to write for my songs, so I could just follow in your footsteps and be a great musician like you and Mama.
You are a great musician. You're gonna be one too. Go on and go find your mama.
Well, okay. I take a look back just to make sure like he's still there, and then I go up.
He kind of watches you go. You turn around. He gives you a little wave and a smile. Give me a perception check as you head into the mess hall.
17.
As you get up onto the deck, you go past the mess hall, back up onto the upper deck. You feel that frigid wind blast you in the face. You start looking about for your mother. You see her. Looks like she's just kind of taking a second. She's leaning against the side of the ship, looking out over the water. But you see that her face looks a little bit pale, not just from the cold, but like she's a little slack-jawed. She's looking out. And as you see past her, you see another ship approaching, and it looks like she's staring out at that ship. The ship appears to be has this gigantic steel cracker on the front. It has this large that's just kind of ripping through the ice towards your ship. And on your 17, you can see that on the deck of the ship, it looks like frozen, like statues, ice statues that are kind of dotting the top of the ship. And as you take that sight in, you hear off in the distance, and you can see a gigantic hook harpoon type with a chain attached to it fly from the front of the ship that's approaching you. You hear a couple screams. You see your mom kind of wake up. She starts looking around. She looks back and sees you. And as she sees you, she puts a hand out as that gigantic harpoon slams into the top of the boat, goes through it, down into the ship. You hear people below screaming with panic as then it kind of latches. You feel the boat shudder as you're kind of rocked. And then the chain kind of, you hear it lock as it has now ripped probably through the bottom of the ship's hull. And you feel your boat kind of get pulled to the side so that you kind of start sliding. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
15.
You start sliding down the side of the ship, but you do manage to kind of brace yourself. And instead of like falling down, tumbling down into the water as the ship goes onto its side and starts getting pulled that way, you slide down the side of the ship, hitting the banister, catching yourself. And your mom is ahead of you, leaning against that banister, looking, just kind of panic as she starts trying to like crawl across the side of the ship towards you as your ship is getting kind of just cranked in towards this vessel that has broken through the hull and pulling you forward. As your mom is crawling towards you, what do you do?
Is it can I use my abilities or no?
No.
Damn it. All right, I'm just going to try to run towards her.
The only thing you'd be able to do what you were able to do.
As an 11-year-old, got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to try to run towards her and try to just going to try to run towards her.
You run towards her. You're kind of like awkwardly running along the side of the banister, and she's kind of crawling, trying not to slip through, falling into the frigid water below. As you manage to get close enough to her for her to reach out, kind of grab you and pull you in. Just, baby, you've got to get someplace safe. You got to get someplace safe. You got to get there right now.
Mom, I don't know where to go. I don't know what's safe. Mom.
She looks around and she can see that behind her, you're on the side of the ship where the captain's quarters is, like just maybe 10 feet away. And she says, baby, I'm gonna hoist you. You got to jump and you got to grab that window there. Do you see that window?
Yeah, Mom, I see it.
I'm gonna throw you to that window. You got to grab that window and climb in there, and you got to get down. You got to stay safe.
Okay.
Once you get in there, you don't move. You don't make a noise. Okay, baby?
Okay. All right.
I love you. And she gives you a kiss on the forehead. She grabs you and she kind of tosses you in that direction. Give me acrobatics check.
19.
You go hurtling towards that window. You kind of half land on it so that like your chest kind of slams into the bottom of the window frame, but you manage to grab on and kind of flip into that room. There's a couple other people in there that are kind of huddled into a corner, and they see you come in. They're just quiet, look incredibly shocked as that you feel the boat eventually stop being cranked, and it rocks back upright. And you're sitting in there quietly like your mom told you to. When you hear and then like these loud footfalls as somebody goes up across from the other ship onto the deck. Do you look?
Hell yeah, look.
You look over the window, you kind of peek. And you see a large, gray, brown-skinned walrus man. He has tusks jutting out of his mouth. Big, bushy mustache, big, bushy beard that's like kind of like dotted with ice and rime encrusting his face. He has this like big woolly hat on. And then one of his hands, the most like discernible feature is that one of his hands is encased in like almost like this giant, you know, like the Hulk hands children have. He has like this giant Hulk hand of ice wrapped around his right arm. And he comes out on deck and he calls out, "Aha! Yeah, this is good. I'm looking for the tide swells. Anybody, I know that there's people here. Why doesn't somebody come out and just tell me what I want to know?" He sits and he waits. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's see. And he looks to the left where you're hiding. Are you still poking out?
No, I'm back down.
He sees that door to the captain's quarters. He starts walking in that direction before you hear a voice, and it says, "Wait, I'm a tide swell. Wait, what do you want?" And he turns and he says, "Oh, this is very good. You've just saved a lot of people, huh? Where's your other half? I know that there's two of you." And you hear your dad's voice call out, "I'm right here. I'm coming up." Your dad ascends the stairs. You look out from the window again. As the walrus man. "You know, the two of you have quite a bounty on your heads. As it turns out, you've taken a lot of room in this space, you know. Kind of famous, I hear, you know, good singers. It's very exciting. But anyway, my boss, she wanted me to tell you that it's just business." And he suddenly, the ice arm just like launches a barrage of icy crystal fragments. Your dad kind of moves in front as he just gets peppered. These large ice shards just rip through his body. He kind of almost falls apart as you hear your mom scream. And he says, "Oh, that was very fun. Now you." And he throws a chain that comes out from his like waist, this like icicle chain that pierces through her stomach. He pulls her forward and he says, "I'm so sorry. It's not personal." And he kicks her over the side of the boat. And then he just kind of holds onto that chain. And he says, "Okay, that is all. Good luck." And he walks across the plank. He lets it go. You see him cut that chain on his side of the boat, releasing your boat that rocks. As his ship just kind of starts moving away. As the smoke pours back, it starts turning back into the viscous purple smoke. What do you do? What are you doing?
So we're back. We're not on the ship anymore.
Not quite. Your immediate reaction as you see that happen, and then the world starts dissolving away.
I run towards my dad to see if he's still alive.
The world starts kind of melting away before you as you jump through that window, start running to your dad. You kind of drop in front of him. He's kind of torn apart, but his eyes still have a little bit of color in them as you kind of get over top of him. What do you say?
Papa, wake up, Papa. I'll get them. I'll get them for you.
Your dad. Boy, don't. That ain't it.
And I'm like pressing on his chest, like, wake up, like, don't leave.
As you're hitting him, trying to do compressions, he starts dissolving away into purple smoke, into that purple, soupy fog as the ship itself kind of folds away. And then what happened after would have happened to you. But you wouldn't remember that point at this point. I don't know if we did do if we gave you the retelling of the events of last session. But there was more after that. But at this point, that would be the last thing you remember as the purple smoke brings you back to the room with Gibraltar. And then Gibraltar allows you guys entry into the next part of the room. As a little bit of a aside, Connor, Jax, found a recipe to make an arcane key, and it's going to take him about an hour to make it. The ingredients to make it are all here, and the tools to make it are all here. And I last session, I said that when we started, which now I guess we are officially starting, you guys would have the floor, essentially. And at any point, if you guys are like, we're done, or we don't want to, we can just jump to Jax completing that arcane key and ascending further into this tower.
Quick question. We don't know what everybody else saw, right? Like, we only know what we experienced.
Correct.
Okay. I don't know if everyone else is a little fucked up. I don't know. Did you all see awful things too?
Yeah, I saw the most awful day of my life relived all over again.
It was the same for me.
It seems like this Gibraltar knows a lot more about us than we know about him.
He said it had nothing to do with his magic. It was something with the orb. But it seemed to want to put us through some sort of trial.
Well, it seems we've all passed, thankfully. But I'm gonna need therapy after this.
I think we all will.
Manly, before you ask what's therapy, just it's good, all right?
Emily's not even responding. She's just staring straight ahead. Just fully disassociating.
And I noticed this. I'm like, Bentley, you all right there?
What?
Snap out of it, girl.
Are you okay?
I just keep seeing it. I just keep seeing it, and it doesn't stop. And
Do you want to talk about it, or do you want to pretend it didn't happen and we keep moving?
I don't know.
What happened, Vanley? Come on now.
I don't even know if it's real. I don't know if it's gonna happen or if it's already happened. I don't know.
Well, if it hasn't happened yet, maybe we can stop it.
I don't know. I never should have left.
Left where? Home?
Yeah.
Well, that's a silly thing to say. I mean, you got all of us as friends. I mean, you've gone on adventures and things like that. I mean, what would happen if you would have stayed home?
I could have saved him.
Saved
He
who?
wouldn't be my dad. I saw him. I saw him die.
Do you think that maybe that didn't happen? Maybe that's not real. We don't, I mean, maybe he's okay.
For now. Maybe.
I mean, we can always send word when we get out of here to your home and make sure that he's all right. I mean, I know what that's like to lose a father. I know that's devastating, but it hasn't happened. I mean, we don't know for sure. These visions that we saw, they could just be playing on our minds, you know, causing sore and discord or causing us to rift apart, you know. But since we all started adventuring together, all kinds of shit has been happening, and we keep coming out the other end. So,
If it makes a difference, I'm happy to meet you, Venli. I don't know your past too much, but I didn't think I'd be in a crew like this traveling, but happy to know you all. I hope this is not true, that this is some dream, you know, not a real thing.
Yeah.
is Gibraltar in the room?
No, the door's closed, and he was not allowed passage. She made it very clear that he would be, if you guys succeed on this mission, he himself would be freed from his servitude.
Jax is also not trying to be insensitive. He's just working though. He immediately started just getting started. He's also a mess, so he's just going to work.
It's a fair way to cope.
Just dive yourself into work.
You just distract yourself. You never have to feel ever again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Venli and poke further and see if what exactly happened.
How do you do that?
Let's see. Do I have any spells? I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions. I'm gonna go up to her. I'm just gonna put my hand on her back and I'm like, "It's all right, Vinley. It's okay." And I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
That is a wisdom saving throw, I believe. What is that? A DC 15 for you, Phelan?
It's it looks like a Charisma 16.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I mean, you have a high charisma. You should be all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can stay pissed.
That is math is fun. 23 to save.
God damn.
I think she has a bonus to wisdom to her saving throws from the item, right? Don't you have like a +1 from that or something?
I don't know. I do
Not incredibly
technically have.
important.
I do technically have advantage, but I did not roll with advantage, nor do I need to. My charisma saving throw was a +6, and I've rolled a 17.
Hell yeah. So you go over and you tell her, you know, I try to just be reassuring, put your hand on her back, and you're going to, two things happen. Bentley, you know that he tried to cast a spell on you. And two, it doesn't work.
Okay. What would Vinley as a character know about how the one guy died, how his body was like posed and whatnot? The Casper?
Yes.
And then I know we were talking about it at the end of last session, and whether would Valen have told her that he read that he had a grandson? I don't remember if Vidley knows. I remember him, but I don't remember that.
I don't know.
Wasn't it me and Valen?
Yes, I think, but I don't know how much that's up to them to say how much they shared with the group. I think that they shared a good bit of it with the group because they argued about it openly in front of you guys. And So I think you have like a pretty decent idea. And also, you left his body. Didn't you bring his body into the fucking closet?
Closet. Yeah, we left it in the closet. Made it seem like he got
Broom handle.
impaled by the broom handle.
Yeah, so you saw that for sure. And then whether or not you know about his grandson, I think is maybe another thing. That'd be probably up to Valen, I think.
I hadn't shared what I found on his body, like the book or anything. I kind of kept it to myself. We were like in the chaos of trying to leave, and so I hadn't had really an opportunity to like share it, or like felt like there was an opportunity that I needed to share it.
I remember Jax asked if he had any family. I don't know how you answered it back then. I don't remember if you told him or not, but
I might have shared it with Jax, but other than that, like other than the stuff afterwards, definitely not.
Venley, the things you would have remembered would have been I think you would have known about the chains. I feel like everybody mentioned that. Could be wrong. Correct me if you think I'm wrong. The amulet, though, you would know about the amulet, which I think Valen has, which would be a point of mystery. And then the only other thing I can think that you would know is the broom handle, which was kind of particularly telling. And then I forget if we rolled for this, and I think we did, but if you want, you can do a history check to see if you hung out with Casper, and it wasn't that long ago. There would be the potential for you to have noticed the accent. I tried to play the character as if I was trying to give some tells to his identity without just saying it.
11.
You would have noticed at the very least that they were of like the same race and species, and that they did have like similar accents. And then the amulet, and that would have been the things that you would have particularly been able to have noticed about between Casper and this man. Whether or not your character put those together, I think, is another thing entirely. I think the biggest evidence for you would be the amulet, and then the broom handle thing.
Yeah, he pulled his pants down too.
Yeah, he did pull his pants down and stab him with the broom handle. So very specific. Very, very specific way to go.
Yeah, okay. I think really just like, don't. Whatever you're trying to do, just don't.
I'm sorry, Vanley. I was just trying to. I apologize. I won't do that again. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
As long as you're okay and we're good, and
Are any of us okay?
Okay is a subjective term. I would say.
It's fair.
But
It's fair.
listen, if we let's not keep any more secrets among us. How about that?
Okay. You don't want any more secrets. I can do that.
All right, I can do that too.
Do you know how it happened? Why would you know? Of course you don't know. I can tell you. I can tell you how it happened. It's gonna sound pretty familiar, actually.
Okay.
Somebody came and shot my dad, and then pulled his fucking pants down, broke a broom handle, and shoved it into him. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It
he had an amulet, like the one Casper had. And then he said something about the king of something in swords, the king of sun and swords or something. I don't know. But it all seems a little bit too familiar.
I guess there will be retribution for what happened on that island. Look, I can't promise you anything. I can't say for sure, like, we're going to stop this. I'll try. I made a terrible deal. For this weapon to get revenge. Like, and it's causing someone I care about deeply pain. I didn't mean for that, Vanley. I swear. I guess you should have this. And I give her the notebook.
What is it?
It's a collection of songs and what Casper had on this person when I murdered him. And it does mention some family that he does have.
Okay. I don't blame you. And I mean, this is theoretical anyway. Hopefully, I don't. He's the person. He didn't seem like he wanted to do it either. It seems like it was maybe a similar situation as to.
Somebody pulling the strings, right?
Yeah.
If there's a way that I can get out from under this, out from under my patron, I would take back the decision. It's led me to do things I'm not proud of, and I know that I would have disappointed my family, disappointed my parents if they would have known. Just seeing him again just makes me angry all over again, but not at the big walrus fucker, but at myself for becoming this fucking monster. Like Soleil saw my face turn all black and shit, and I have no explanation for that. I feel like I'm losing myself, Manly. I'm becoming something I'm not.
Let's stop it. Let's stop all of this. It's not. If it's all these people pulling the strings, then maybe those are the people that we have to take care of.
I think you're right. We can't be puppets and masters of our own destiny. That those two things are not true. Whatever you suggest, I'm down for it.
I don't even know right now. I just want to save my dad.
Yeah.
I just want to get out of here first. We got to get the shard. We got to figure out what we're going to do with it. Are we going to give it to the elf guy when we get it?
I think the days of placating, doing what we're told, is over. We'll find a way. We'll figure it out, but we won't give him the shard.
Okay. I think that sounds good. As long as everybody else agrees.
This is out of character. This shard is like related to all the other shards, like we assume, like right, like that's what we. Because if we believe that, like, are we under the plan that we're gonna get it to the military leader, the marine leader? I just wonder.
Are you asking me, or are you just putting it out there?
Well, I haven't said that out to the group, but I'm saying like in a meta question. Was that like what we decided? Or
Yeah, I know, but I mean like amongst yourselves on a meta level. Are you asking?
Yeah, I'm saying I'm
them or
asking this
myself?
to everyone. Yeah, everyone.
Yeah, initially I think we had decided that we were just gonna try to get free passage, get the shard, give it to the person, and try to get our own ship. That was like the main thing.
Okay. Okay, gotcha.
For a like.
Oh no,
Go ahead.
go ahead. No,
I was just going to say, you guys all agreed, I think, previously, it was either your father or it was Captain Abatash.
It was
who
Abatash.
is, yes, I believe it was Abatash. She's the leader of the Seahawks. So I believe it was, I'm pretty sure that's who you guys decided to give it to, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to speak for you, and you can always change your minds too. But I think that's previously what your plan was.
Also, after Valen leaves, like Bentley, like I'm gonna see that like she kind of blew up on Bentley a little bit, and she's like kind of distraught. I'm gonna send over like the little iron defender. I'm gonna like kind of like push her over, like walk over, and like kind of just sit with her.
I think Bentley will just like lean her head against it, be like, "This is not the most comfortable, but thank you."
What would the voice be? Like, can it talk at this point? What do you say, Ben?
Your robot? No, I
Yeah.
don't think it can talk yet.
The wife.
I don't think it yet. I don't think it can yet have. I don't think it's at the point where it has its own personality. I think at this point it's very much just an automaton, and I don't think it's capable of speech or thought yet. It might start like showing signs of that, but not quite yet.
Gotcha.
Sorry for getting intense, everyone. I know you guys all saw really awful things too. I don't need to make this about me.
No, it's all right. I mean, if anybody wants to share what they've seen, Venley's gone first. Jax, what did you see?
Ghosts of the past, but nothing I think about now. So it's I should just focus on my craftsmanship anyway. That's much more important.
I wish Gibraltar was here to be like, you lying sack of shit.
You did.
He's not there.
Yeah, that's interesting. You say that because you did try to shoot him in the face. So are you sure you're okay? Because you wanted to kill him, I think, after that. So if you don't want to talk now, it's okay. But I think there's some unresolved issues. You may want to, if you want to talk. We're here to listen.
Out of character, I think right after that happened, it was because I thought I still remembered that I died when we fought the boss. And that was more what kind of triggered him to kind of shoot at him. So, like, I feel like if we didn't remember, like, him dying during that, I feel like...
Yeah.
So, I don't know how we're going to do that, like gaming-wise. But I think, like during the moment, I thought that... Like, I thought I died. So, like, that's kind of what triggered Jax.
Mm-hmm.
I know you
Jax is just
Gibraltar.
like, it's the same thing that you guys basically went through. I saw death. We all saw it. And we've all been through it in some way or another. And it doesn't get any better, I'll tell you that much.
What about you, Soleil?
We've only talked a little bit, but I took on this mission with my people from a pretty early age, to, we're such a tight community, we're such a, we're really a tribe, we take care of each other. And if one goes missing or astray, I travel and find them and bring them home. And, I couldn't bring them all home. I lost one. And it broke up a family, and that's tough, to come back with a parts of a family, back to the community. And that was hard to lose one of ours.
Okay, I'll get that.
Can I ask Soleil a question as God? Can God
Yeah.
ask a question? How does Soleil feel that memory, and then the remaining absence of possibly several Bajarans that were kidnapped by Vin Diesel? That the fact that is still there is that plot thread. Is that eating her at all? I'm curious.
Oh, I think she feels like a total failure right now. She just feels like, I had a mission, I've completely aborted it, I've left my people, and she didn't even know what to do about it, right? Like, she wasn't even like, I can't go in here and just, fuck shit up on my own. Like, there's no way she knew it was not a safe thing to try to get everybody out then, right? Like she knew it was more of like a crap, I've got more work to do. But yeah, I think she's feeling like she's failed her people totally. Like just
Perfect.
So like, would Jax see
That's
that
great.
she feels like a failure?
Huh?
Would Jax know that she feels like a failure?
I don't know. Would he?
I
think
don't
that's
know
up
if she
to-
said something at the end because like obviously you.
yeah, no, I think she's trying to be stoic. You know what I mean? Like she's trying to hold it together because I think if she like fully admits to herself that she's a failure, she wouldn't be able to like continue. You know what I mean? So I think it's just it's gripping her, but she's trying really hard not to show emotion.
Can I roll an insight check just to see?
I think it would either be she could either be deceiving, like if she wants to roll a deception, and then you could roll an insight check.
It's not very good. Oh, it's a 9. It's not very good.
I got a 15.
Hey.
You can tell that she's like putting on a face, you know, that she's trying to remain. You can see maybe you kind of resonate with that as a character, that she's also trying to not let it show that she is very bothered by what she saw and what's happening.
Yeah.
Whether or not you would know, like you wouldn't know exactly, you know, you wouldn't know the details, but you would, on the surface, that's what you would be aware of.
Okay. Like whenever like she like because I'd probably tell her something just like off on the side like later on then. I don't know like if we're like.
Well, if you want. Well, you guys are all in this one. It's a very small space. The laboratory chamber that you're in isn't very large. I mean, it's big enough where you could all like get the hell away from each other if you wanted to, but it's still only one room, and you know, it's not like you can't really hide from each other. If you want, we can move to the point where you finish the lock or the key, rather.
Well, because if I go to the very edge of the room, and I'll be like Soleil, can you come over here? I want to look at that spell slot ring real quick. I gotta make some modifications to it.
Yeah, sure.
Like, would we be able to go far enough away that like if we talk quietly, like, like it's not like I'm like trying to keep this huge secret, but like I'm not like trying to like open, have the whole group here.
You could have you'd have to intentionally be like, okay, you guys go over there, and we're gonna go over here. It would have to be like you'd have to do it with intent. Like if you just had a conversation, everybody would be aware of it.
What about
sleeping? You could. There's enough space where you could say, hey guys, I want to have a.
What about for sleeping? Because we're gonna be doing this for multiple days probably with the stuff I'm making.
Oh no, well you'll be finished. Well, if you're making other shit. Then,
I'm making other stuff. I'm making the homunculus servant. And I'm making the armor I was telling you about. Maybe I'm gonna upgrade it if you allow me to make it with invisibility. But we'll talk. Like, I mean, you can let me know. But
if you're going to, are you making the arcane key first? Because that doesn't take very long to do. But if you do other things, then other things are going to happen. Staying here multiple days and like working away will cause other stuff to happen.
Okay.
But
this is the only place I can get a
if you just do the arcane key, we can move forward. But if you want to stay in this chamber and like that stuff,
because my only thing is like
rolling.
Yeah, my only thing is like you said this is like the only place I could really kind of get a forge like this, or it's like it's gonna be hard. Like this is the first place I found in the whole campaign, so that's the only thing I'm a little worried about. Is that if I leave, then I won't be able to use it. So. Will I be able to use this later?
You can always return, hypothetically.
Well, you're saying hypothetically. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to, like, because if I can't use it, then I'm kind of, like, don't have to wait, like, 8 sessions.
You have to remember, the only thing I would say for Jax that he would be aware of is that you are still in a dungeon. And, at the moment, you feel safe, but you don't know that for a fact. If this is a place where you can stay for 4 or 5 days, you don't know that for sure. Or 3 days, or however long you want to work away. Also, you don't know if your party wants to wait 3 days while you make a shirt.
I want to make the homunculus servant too. That'll be major. But I mean, I'll ask the group.
Isn't the homunculus servant a long rest, or is the homunculus servant a long rest or infusion? Or do you
we'd have to take a long rest. Yeah. We'd have to take a long rest then, yeah. And I just got the gems just.
If you guys, you can take a long rest. You just don't have any like mathematical need for it because you guys already took a long rest, like technically.
We have an emotional need.
So Jax would finish the arcane key within the first hour of being there. Once it's finished, it is this sort of like prismatic, clear, like sky blue key that when you kind of move it in the reflection of the light, it has like that prismatic rainbow shifting of color. You don't have to immediately use it, and in fact, you probably don't even know how to use it right away. But after finishing that, you guys could take a long rest so that Jax can can make his homunculus servant if you are okay with it.
Also, I don't know if anyone else wants an upgrade, but right now I only have illusion crystals, so that's the only stuff I can enchant. Quick question, Peyton, because I know you said 5 crystals would be 1 like upgraded crystal. How would that be related to pounds? Because right now you said I had 4, probably because I used half for the boat. So like, how would that convert? Would you say?
I think 1 pound could be distilled down into a minor gem. So if you have 4, you could make 4 minor gems.
Oh, okay, so I want to be able to upgrade them then, but I could do a minor one then for people. Mm-hmm. Does that mean I want to be able to do invisibility then? Because I would probably need 5 of those to do an invisibility spell enchantment.
For invisibility, you would need at least a greater.
And would that be
a minor one?
Or
a minor gem would give you like stealth check advantage.
Okay.
A greater one would give you stealth or something else. And then superior would give you like greater invisibility. And then once you get up to perfect, that's where things start getting a little bit crazier.
Yeah, I gotcha. But if anyone wants small things, like maybe like something for it, I can do that. But honestly, I might want to save those until we get better enchantments and stuff.
I think that the way that the enchantment should be handled and the crafting should be handled by you is it should be like a downtime activity where like if at any point in the game you guys take a break in a town or a city and you're going to be there for a week, you say during that week I've rolled, it's going to take me 5 days to make this item. Can I do that or whatever? And then I say yes, and you do that. I don't know that doing it in a dungeon is necessarily the time or the place.
I know. It's because we've been in towns before and we haven't found these things. Hopefully we just find them in the future. But we'll see. I want to make the homunculus.
Do you want to so you guys take a long rest inside of this place?
Are we fine with that? I mean, it's whatever you guys said. I don't like the foreshadowing. You keep saying that and it's scaring me. So.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. We might want to take watches. It sounds like.
I have no idea why you'd want to take watches.
I just, I have it might behoove us.
I'm gonna. Even though this area seems pretty safe, I'm gonna cast Tiny Hut anyway.
Oh yeah, can I wall off like the door with mold earth?
Well, I also have mold earth. Yeah.
we could push dirt together again. Oh, how therapeutic! Aw.
So you guys block off like any possible doorway.
Yeah, we're gonna push dirt together.
And then you create the tiny hut for you guys to rest in. So give me some perception checks. You can see outside of the tiny hut, right?
Yes. But you can't see. But you can't see inside the hut.
Yeah.
30-20.
4.
Hey, Bentley, I got a 6.
Perfect. What were the 2 higher rolls?
19.
30-20 and 19.
On your individual watches, you do manage to see something strange happen, although it doesn't come into a combat sort of mechanic. But you can decide when this happens for yourselves. Like if you take a night watch, like if what point you do. But sometime, probably about halfway through your watch, some of these strange, like electrical devices that are sparking, there are these inert ones in the corner. And at one point during your watch, like all of them spark to life at once. And they kind of like zap electricity to the middle of the room, which then kind of takes on a silhouette of like a very elongated, bendy, long arms, very long legs, kind of humanoid, like this static electricity ghost creature that kind of moves around the room for a bit. It investigates the tiny hut, but being able to really do anything with it, it eventually gets reabsorbed into those pylons. And then that also happened on Jax's watch. About halfway through his watch, give me a insight and or history.
Both of us, or just Jax?
Oh, internet.
Oh, did we lose Keaton?
I'm gonna lost him.
No.
I got a 19, but I'm gonna use guidance.
And that only goes for the two people that.
Oh, so I can, okay, so I get to roll too. Okay.
I got a 21 with guidance.
What was it? History?
Yes.
History or insight. Yeah.
History
16.
or insight would be fine, I think.
Okay, 16.
It's not bad. Once you guys put your heads together, you guys have both seen this thing. You're like, did you see this? Did all you guys see this? Valen and Venley say no. Jax is like, yes. You're like, yes. You're able to figure out that it seems like this thing appears just about every 4 hours. And the last time you have some time, so you're good. You avoided it. You wake up, you get up the next day, and you have some time before the next time it's going to appear. But I would need to, in order to utilize that arcane key, I just need you guys to make Arcana and or investigation. This is degree of success as well.
Everyone?
Could someone
Everyone
help me?
can chip in on this one. They can offer you the help action if you want.
Yeah,
Can
someone offer me the help action? Because I mean, that's like my thing is investigation and Arcana.
Bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
Yeah, I'll help you.
Okay, thanks. Let's go. Oh, I rolled a 2 and a 17, so we'll definitely take.
Oh, I rolled a nat 20. Does that count? Or no?
No, you gave him the help action.
I
Oh,
no.
no. Dang it. What was your total?
I got a 17 plus 7, so I got a 24, and then with Bardic Inspiration, so I should have a 25.
Bardic Inspiration.
I also have
1d8.
guidance too. Give me the Bardic Inspiration because I also have guidance.
1d8. You roll it. 1d8.
Okay. So that's a 6. So yeah, I got 30 on the dot.
So Connor, you're able to figure out with that 25 plus. You actually probably figured this out before. You are able to very quickly discern that somewhere in this like central pillar column that is this wall of this chamber here on the outcropping of stone, there is some kind of mechanism there, and you already kind of figured out the combination to it. You walk up to it, you give it a twist, a pull, and then it kind of like splits, goes inside of that, and then you push it closed so that the key like gets fully absorbed back into this small black stone little pillar. It's about half your height. And then you give it like a twist so that it locks, and then you push it down so that it goes down into the floor. At which point this column gives a twist. It just and it starts twisting around so that a side of it that has a doorway is revealed, and there is a central spiraling staircase that goes up higher into this tower.
Okay, yeah. So I open up the door. I'm like, "Hey, come on, guys, let's get going." And as I'm like opening up the door and everything, you guys also notice that now I have like a little like other smaller rock companion next to like my other Iron Defender that's just walking around. It has like a big red gem imbued in its chest. But
Oh, does he have a name? He's so cute.
yeah, Jax Jr.
Oh,
He's got-
cute.
He's got a whole robotic little family. He got the waifu and now Jax Jr. It's crazy.
Oh no!
They're supposed to be more like siblings or like friends or something, but I didn't want to
No.
leave Jess without a friend.
You're a
God.
pervert.
You cannot speak.
So-
You're God, but
You can't judge me, God.
you gave me
He's
these
pushing
thoughts.
it.
Yeah, this is your fault. How dare you? Go ahead.
Do you want me? Do you want me to like turn into a spider and go first, or should we all just go and see what's up there?
That would take a wild shape, right?
Yes.
How many do you get?
Well, technically, I get 3 because I get that extra spell slot now, so I can do 3.
If you want to. I mean,
Or we could just go up and listen. I mean, if it seems dangerous, I can turn.
yeah, we could do like a perception roll.
Yeah.
So are you gonna just go up? All of you guys like
Quietly?
together? Give me
Stealth-
self check.
stealthily?
Quietly. I like the question mark on it. That was good.
17.
13.
19. I love that cloak I got. Needed that.
As you move up the stairs, go up the spiral staircase. You pass, just keep going up around this stone spiraling staircase until you come to what you feel like is, several stories up. You feel like you've ascended quite a ways. As you get to the top and you kind of peek into the room, the first thing you see is just sort of like a treasure trove. You see like glistening gold all along the side of the room. You spot like several treasure chests, and you see some sort of like large skeleton that is kind of slumped into a throne chair, like a large throne that's kind of in the middle of the room. And then next to that throne, there's a large lever, and behind that throne, there is one last very large sort of marvelously adorned treasure chest. But that's everything that you see inside of the room, just from looking up. If you want to try to maybe see a little bit more, you can absolutely give me perception.
I'm gonna use arcane weapon right now, before combat, just in case.
Yeah, I'll do perception to try to get a bit more. 21.
21 is good. I'll wait for everybody to see how good we do in total.
Did she have to sneak, or can I just help her with that?
No, you don't have to. Once you see into the room, you don't really see like there doesn't really seem to be anything in there that is like needed to be hidden from.
Guys, the only thing I really noticed is a big scary skeleton guy on the throne. So,
Oh man, are we gonna have to fight another skeleton?
do you think we should shoot at him? I could shoot at him if.
Let's see if we can wake this.
now.
Let's wake this sucker up.
Wait, let's
No.
see. Yeah, maybe we can. Wait. I can cast. If we want to fight, we can fight. I could also cast Pass Without a Trace, and we could try to be even sneakier and get around. Or I think we have to pull the lever. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
the lever
probably.
cry. Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. Anytime there's a lever, somebody is required by law to say
It's
that.
like
so
D&D
I'm really
law,
glad
right?
you
If there's a lever,
So, Peyton, I have a quick
If there's a
question.
lever, you say that. No, dude.
This is another one. But if I gave Soleil the cloak and then she turned into a spider, does she keep the equipment things, or do you not keep the equipment stuff you get when you wild shape?
I do not believe. I think that in order for you to keep the bonus, it would have to be like specifically mentioned
Okay.
within the item description.
That makes sense.
But
yeah.
So I think there would be item. It would have to be part of the item itself, which like a regular item wouldn't. That item, which is what, the Cloak of Elvenkind, that would not work that way.
So,
are we casting Mage Hand on the lever?
That's a smart idea.
Oh yeah.
I like that idea.
Sorry.
Do that.
So from the staircase, you're going to pull that lever.
It's got 30-foot range on Mage Hand.
Let me just go ahead and see here if that range will get you from the staircase to the lever. So like you're at the base of the staircase, you have to walk into the room slightly.
I am going to ready an action with him. Like, if anything moves, like as we try to pull the lever, I'm gonna shoot.
Do you want me to pass without a trace? Or are you going to try to sneak, or?
My stealth is +8, so I should be able to.
Fine. Okay.
If you're going by yourself, I'll give you the cloak.
So you get to the top of the staircase. You get within that 30-foot range, and you put your mage hand out to go touch the lever. Right? I don't want to speak for you. That's what you do?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I do think so. You pull the lever, and you hear like a sound of like whirring and gears as a bunch of holes in the ceiling open up, and a ton of skeletons fall from the ceiling down into the room. And they remain once they have fallen. Now, if you readied an action to attack something that moved, I don't know if that sets it off. But these skeletons rain down into the room.
Well, I mean, they moved. They fell. They were moving. Like,
yeah.
Can I just be like, bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, you can. 100%. Sure, why not? I don't see why not.
Oh,
do any fall near us? If any fall near us, I'll probably shoot at the ones that are like landing right next to us. I mean, if I ready,
you could just shoot at some of the skeletons. You know, a bunch of them, a ton of them have fallen into the room. So you ready in action to attack. You shoot the nearest skeleton.
I kind of have to.
As it falls into the room. Yeah, you do. You kind of do. Yeah.
I don't think this is a good idea, but I think I have to. Great. So I'll shoot him, I guess.
I don't think it's a good idea, but I'm going to do it. I've made the commitment, and I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that about you. I thank you. So give me an attack roll.
26 and a 18.
Those both hit.
Do they have a lot of health? Let's see.
Watch them just be skeletons.
So it does 20 damage and 19 damage.
As that first bolt hits the skeleton suddenly gets like enwrapped in a wreath of flame, this black flame that overtakes the bones as it starts to like form this like black sinewy flesh as you shoot again, and the skeleton kind of bursts apart as that flame begins to like finish its craft. And you see that some type of like a tiefling or a half demon or a half devil dead is lying on the floor as the other skeletons begin to get wreathed in black flame, and you need to roll initiative.
More murder. Amazing.
Murder time, baby. It's time for the murder bus. Let me put on the exposure a little bit here. That's perfect. Let me drop this a wee bit. That looks better. And then I'm going to put some demons in the room.
God damn it. I've rolled like 3 3s in a row.
Wait, are you guys like friends with
That's
demons?
how...
Maybe they're like pals, you know? No? Wow.
These are the good ones.
I thought the guys earlier were friends. I don't know about these guys.
Oh, dang it. Okay.
They don't seem as cool as the guys from before.
Okay.
They're not yelling like them. I don't know how these ones communicate.
Now these ones seem very much like proper, like they don't have the same sort of like malevolent aura as Gibraltar, but there is like definitely like a similarity between them and Gibraltar. I would say they like look somewhat like him. And let me place you guys on the board here. So you're going to be at the tip top of these stairs. Boop. And then I guess the other people are going to be slightly behind you. And we need Zergo, is what I just kind of figured out.
Oh yeah, we're all kind of
Jack.
squishy.
We need Zergo. Where is
Yeah.
Zergo when you need him?
My AC is real bad.
Zergo, he doesn't come to one session, and the whole party dies. Perfect. So you have not one but two minions now, Jax. That's correct.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
So we got the waifu bot here. So we're gonna go ahead and do the waifu bot. I'll make her small. Oops. Of smaller stature here. Whoop. Actually, I think there's like a nice gnome that I was kind of a fan of. Yeah, I think it was this little dude. The book kind of messes it up, but I'm going to do it. That looks good. Do the GM settings, set the size, half size, and then where is that robot? There it is. And then a little robot for the homunculus. Boop.
And I
So there's
kinda
actually
wanna-
still 6 of you. 2 people are missing, but you still got 6 people. You what?
I also want the servant to be on my shoulder. You can't. I don't think you can do that, but I just want like to be on my shoulder if possible.
Your little bot to be on your shoulder?
Yeah, not like the Iron Defender, but like the one I just made.
Yeah, we can do your little bot on your shoulder. Sure. It can occupy the same space as you if that's where you're at. Oh, the homunculus is on your shoulder.
Yeah, the homunculus.
Got
yeah,
it.
because
Okay.
yeah.
So let's go from the top. I love that. Turn that volume down a little bit. That's
I rolled
better.
a 6.
Of course you did. Woo! Yeah, baby. All right. So let's go 20 up. 20 up. That's not good. Okay, nobody's got 20 up. Let's do the bad guys. We got 2 sets of bad guys here. Oh, where'd that dice go? Whew, that's not good. Okay, so the bad guys got a 21. Bad boys. They're going first.
What?
21.
Gonna do
Anybody
What
15
you
up?
gonna do?
15.
Here, baby.
Okay, perfect. 10 up.
11.
Oh God. Okay, so bad boys again.
Yeah. Yeah,
Bad.
but I'm supposed to go like last, right? Like that was strategic.
Yes, this was
Well, you're
on
not gonna-
purpose. Jax,
Yeah,
is it
strategic.
Jax next, then Valen?
Yeah, Jack's got an 8. Because so
And then
like me
Valen
and
got a
Valen are
6.
behind you.
That's exactly what we're trying to do. That's
Ooh.
perfect.
Yeah. I'm just gonna heal the rest
So-
of the session.
Where?
Am I the only
I'm now a
damage?
healing bot.
Oh no.
I can do some damage.
I could do damage. I just only have a few spell slots. Because I'm a warlock.
That is true. You need them short rest.
I do though. I have more than normal just because of having the few levels in sorcerer. So I still have first level spells.
All right,
And I
so
have
this
2
little
sorcery
dude is in
points,
some space with you.
As long as a big
So
skeleton.
Iron Defender is going to be attacked 2 times. Valen is going to get 2. Actually, so we're going to do this here. 1, 2. Iron Defender. That's going to be an 18 and a 10. So the 10
doesn't
misses.
hit, 18 minutes. Yeah.
So that's going to be 8 points of slashing damage on the Iron Defender, and then we're going to do. So that's going to be a 13 to hit the Iron Defender again.
Oh,
Misses.
Misses. A firebolt goes, and the Iron Defender has this sort of like innate anti-magic sort of property. As the firebolt gets close, it's not strong enough to pierce through, and it kind of dissipates in midair. And then we're going to get a firebolt on Valen. And then 2 of them ready. 2 of the not good. It's an 8. So one firebolt goes kind of roaring past your shoulder into the staircase chamber, which then just kind of erupts against the wall in a flash and black burn against the stone.
Zergo's coming. Zergo's coming.
Turn. Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah.
That's great.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, how the turntables.
All right, it's Venley's turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
All right.
Well,
Venley, let's do Venley.
okay.
It is your turn. So you're in the back.
Yeah.
Here.
Let's move up.
You could like move into the room. Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll move into the room.
What do you want to do here? I'm sorry.
Oh
my god. Okay, cool.
Where are all the baddies? There are so many.
Oh, that's a good question. Everywhere. You got 1, 2. This guy is dead. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, one of them had a ready to action, so you are going to take a firebolt. It got a 12.
Does not hit.
As you come out of the staircase into the room, a fireball kind of whizzes past your face. You kind of stop just in time for it to not make contact with your head. As you see one of the devils behind a wall over here,
That's
kind
mean.
of lurched out as he kind of ducks back behind. If you move any further, you will take opportunity attacks from the 2 guys that are attacking the Iron Defender.
Yeah, no, I'm good there. Could I position Thunderwave in a way that just hits the 2 guys in front of the Iron Defender, not the Iron Defender?
No.
No? Okay.
Because it couldn't hit. Let me see here. Hold on. If you were to move. No, I don't think there is a way to do that.
Okay.
You could hit. Yeah, I think that it's pretty bad positioning actually for Thunderwave.
You could ready an action, and then I can move them. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she could move like here, take 1 opportunity attack, and then hit both of them if the Iron Defender moves. That'd be one way to do it. It's up to you whether or not you want to take that opportunity. That's not the worst way to do it. You could do it that way.
Yeah.
The boy, he's back.
Also, she's moving
turntable.
past the Iron Defender. If the opportunity attack does hit, it can put disadvantage on it. So, if you do want to end up doing
True.
that option, it could help you out.
Yeah. Just because I feel like I don't.
Give me an initiative.
That's my only spell that can hit multiple things. Could I? Because I would
Okay.
want to do my bonus action thingy. Could I do that now, or would I also need to wait?
You can do your bonus action thingy and then use your action to do a ready to action to hold your action. That's okay. You can bonus action to do your thingamabob.
Okay.
And it does, if you are going to move past it, it did get a 20. It didn't get a natural 20. It's a dirty 20.
Yeah. So it's
and Jax, do you want to put disadvantage on that?
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
All right. Disadvantage. And that one doesn't hit. So as you go to move past the demon that is in combat with the Iron Defender. It takes a swing at you, but the Iron Defender kind of puts up like this pulse that kind of knocks the sword slightly off balance, that then kind of sends it to the side, kind of just over your head as you scurry past into position.
Cool.
And Zergo, what is your initiative, real quick?
16.
All right, so you'll go next. Venli, you do the bonus action?
Yeah. Where do I want to summon this thing? I do it in between the like two baddies up at the front.
Like in the middle of this little throne staircase?
Yeah.
These two guys? Okay.
Yeah.
That is...
At least close enough to hit one of them, which I don't know the distance, but it
Yeah,
has
no,
10 foot
this
reach.
beefy boy.
Wow.
Do you want to put it like here? If you put it between
that
you guys, it would be able to hit. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for it.
All right, then.
Is it able to make an attack this round or no?
I believe so. I know the way the original one is written is when I summon it, I can make an attack. Is it the same for D?
Yeah, it should have like the same sort of. Yeah.
Cool. Then
Yeah.
out of math. 18 to hit. Does 18 to hit the guy in front?
Yeah.
Right in front of it.
Which one are you? This one or this one?
Oh, I didn't realize that was about. Yeah, the first one.
This one.
Yes.
Can this tentacle do a little smackadoodle? I wonder what that looks like. Let's see. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I love it.
Okay. What the? Oh wow, that's not. 6 points of damage. I did not roll well.
The tentacle rears back, kind of smashes into him. That cold brine kind of scrapes across that demon, leaving this like blue-green sort of muck that is clinging to him, slowing him down. And that's the end of your turn? So then it is Zergo's turn. Zergo, there'd be
How far
mad.
away is that?
Beef. This guy?
Yeah.
That guy's 10
A
feet
lot.
away. He's within kill range.
Sweet. That's all I need to know. Zergo's going to go into a rage and allow Khan to come out and have a snack.
Okay.
+9. That's 17.
17 hits.
Hit. All right. And second attack.
Con.
That's 23.
Failed his Constitution save as well.
Nice. Yeah, that's a 9. That's 15 piercing and boom, 11 poison.
That poison helped out. Do you use your bonus action?
I use my bonus action to rage.
Oh, son of a bitch. You can't eat him this
Yeah.
round. You
No.
do kill him, though.
Okay.
As Khan comes out. And does he still come out of like your head? Is that how you do it?
I feel like he only does the head form when he takes control, like completely over. This is
Gotcha.
just snake arms at this point, like the kind of normal.
Yeah, so your snake arm kind of like lunges out. It like goes around Valen, kind of grabs on to that tiefling half devil's face, and kind of like yanks him side to side as the guy's like, you hear like some bones snapping from the sheer force of being wrangled back and forth as body goes limp, and Khan just kind of tosses it to the side, and he kind of flies into the room limp and goes crashing down into the ground. And then
Can I use?
you want to use
my
your movement?
Yeah, I was going to get like further into the room, like closer towards the 1 o'clock guy. Yeah,
Yeah, right here.
perfect.
Cool beans. As you go rushing into the room, and then it's the bad boys. This person here. This person is going to go here. Rush to the side. This one is going to rush in here. I do believe, is there another purple? There's one more purple. Rush in here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay. They have advantage. That's good. One of them has advantage anyway. Yes, that one has advantage. So I think only one hit. One of them got. Does this 15 hit, Venley?
Yeah, but I could do shield with that.
Did I ever send you that armor? You reminded me, and I forgot, didn't I?
The shadow cloak
Mm-hmm.
thingy.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep. No, I did not. Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna send it to you after this session. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
If you're wearing that, your AC should be 13 plus your dexterity at a minimum. Just so you know. And then there's other bonuses too, but they're not necessarily related.
Yeah,
but
if it's 13 plus my dexterity, then that would be at least 15.
So one of those attacks hit, which is just going to be, well, actually, it's kind of good because he does have some sneaky attack. So that's going to be 17 points of piercing damage.
Golly.
But every other attack missed, so that's really nice. 2 daggers are going to go at the Iron Defender. One of them definitely hit, which is going to be 8 points of piercing damage. And then this one here is going to, both these guys actually have advantage because you are no yet they don't have advantage because you did not use reckless attack. Did you use
I did not.
Okay, so that's just going to be 4 regular attacks. So that's going to be 17, 20, 24.
Yeah, 3
I think those ones are the only ones that might have hit. I mean, 24 hit. Okay. So that's going to be 1d4, 1d6, 1d4. So that is 8. And then, so it's 8, 12, 16. 16 points of slashing damage. And that's before your rage, so it's 8 points of slashing damage. As these roguish purple half devils kind of pounce on the vulnerable people that are exposed, trying to break through your defenses. Not super successfully, as the battle in the center of this room kind of starts becoming incredibly chaotic. And then it's Soleil's turn.
In that corner up there past the tentacle, are there 3 baddies up there?
1, 2, 3, And then there's a fourth guy up here. That guy's dead. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 baddies over on that side of the room. That only of those you could probably only see 4 of them. This guy over here is probably too far off for you to actually see him because there is like a stairwell wall blocking some of your view. If you were to just move like here, you'd be able to see them all for sure.
Okay, that's good. I want to cast Call Lightning and not hurt the crew, but I don't know if, but also get the most bad people.
I think you could put it. Man, where can you put it to hit? If you put it here, where the little circle is, you hit both of those guys. We also hit Venley. If you have a huge range though, so you could put it here. You could put it right here and hit these 2 guys, and not hit.
Let's do that.
Any good guys.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. So it is
and that like black smoke rises up. The clouds form. They begin to crackle with electric energy as the room fills with this dark storm. And they're going to roll 2 dexterity saving throws. 16.
Is it
they have to
storming outside?
I don't know that you would have any way to know.
I know.
That.
I'm just being a smartass. I was just.
I'm going to roll to find out. Let me see. Let me check my table. Description of the weather. Does it have to be a thunderstorm for it to get that extra damage?
Yeah.
Or is it just say during a storm?
Oh, good. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, just like during a storm.
Stormy conditions.
It is storming outside. It's storming outside. You wouldn't be aware of it, but I mean, you're not like necessarily. Oh wait, I lied. You're in a demiplane.
Oh. Right. All right.
You were in a demiplane. Okay. I almost forgot.
I just wanted an extra D10 damage. That's okay.
Wait, so it's raining in the demiplane?
Oh man. One of them succeeded, so the purple one takes half damage. The other one will take the full front of this electrical blast.
Okay. That is 16 points of damage.
As the thunder smashes down, they both kind of get the purple one seems to like hunker down very quickly, and that electric kind of like they ground themselves as that electricity passes through them. The other one not so quick, and you see him kind of shudder in smoke as the electric energy passes through him. He does remain standing, but you can see where he is like kind of blackened from that power that has passed through. Do you want to stay where you are? You are kind of in a good spot. You're sort of protected on all sides.
Yeah, unless Venley, did you take damage?
I did.
She took 17 points.
Okay, so I can do healing word. Yeah, I'll do healing word to you at 2nd level.
Thank you.
Hold on, let me get your 9 points of healing. That's it.
It's like that golden energy kind of whisks from your hand, floats through the air, and enraptures Venley. You see some of her wounds superficially heal at the very least. And then it is Jax's turn.
Okay, so is there any of them that have full health? No, I'm talking about like enemies.
Most of them, really.
Because I want to name one of the ones that haven't been
Most
hit
of them
yet.
have full health.
So I want to position myself behind the Iron
These ones have been hit. Yeah, you can hit pretty much anybody over here. Like this guy's full health. He's full health. He's full health. This guy is full health. So if you take a shot at somebody, they're probably got full health for the most part.
Gotcha. I'm going to shoot the person next to Bentley. It seems like I'm already in position behind the Iron Defender for half cover. Would that be seemingly right?
There's 3 people next to Venley, so you're going to go for one of the purple guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go for one of the purple ones. I was going to shoot behind the Iron Defender. I'll shoot now. I was also going to do Sharpshooter.
Yep.
I rolled a 16 minus 5 plus... So I got an 18. No, wait, no, a 19 because I got a +1.
18 hit.
Okay.
19 hits.
So I got a 28 with sharpshooter damage.
You kind of crouch down, put your rifle over the Iron Defender's shoulder, loose a blast of magical, like a magical beam that condenses, hits that purple half devil's chest, ripping a hole right through it as the devil kind of falls back, dead.
So this time I want to shoot for my second shot, the one all
Anybody
the way in the
else?
back. The one that's... Oh, no, I still have another shot. I was going to shoot the one all the way in the back.
Yeah, this
Like
guy
that
back
one?
here.
Yeah.
This one or this one?
Another one. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
And I got a 16. Can you hear me?
What'd you get?
Oh, I got a 16.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I got a 16.
16 just hits. Just hits.
$36 damage with sharpshooter.
Whew, Jesus. That beam goes across the room, hits him in the head, and by the time the beam dissipates, the head is no more as the body flumps to the ground.
I get 1d6 necrotic and 1d6 arcane weapon. It's so broken.
So that is the end of your turn, Jax. You're going to stay where you are.
Yeah, I think I'm good. There's no one around me, right? Or is there a person right behind me, it seems?
You're in the stairwell, so there is nobody behind you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stay there.
So then it is Valen's. Oh, go ahead. Okay. And Valen, it's your turn.
I'll take a shot at the closest. Wait, actually, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Bonus
there's one alive
action.
right here that's close to you. Then there's the two that are on Zergo that both.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action Hex on the one closest to me, and I'll take a
this one.
shot. Yeah, and then I'll take a shot at it with Siren's Call. 19.
All right. 19 hits.
That's 10 damage with Siren's Call. But I'm also going to. Where is it? I'm going to use Psychic Blades, 3d6.
Okay.
That's 12 points. That's 22 points of damage. Does it die?
It does.
Okay. All right.
As you shoot through it, and then you pump psychic energy into his mind, the body kind of convulses for a moment before crumpling over. And you guys are making short work of these guys. I don't know how that makes you feel, but it might be a nice pick-me-up for you. It's going to get worse. Don't get too excited. And then we're back to the top, which is bad boys. Unless, Valen, do you want to move or anything?
No, I'll stay put.
Do you want to stay where you are, Valen, or you want to move? Okay, cool.
Stay put.
So we got these bad boys. Not that many of these bad boys left, actually. So we got one. He's going to go here, attack Soleil. That one's going to attack Zergo. This one is going to round this corner, and he's going to Eldritch Blast. So that's a 18 Eldritch Blast on Venli. Just do it.
Celery barbs. Celery barbs.
It's still 17.
Does that hit Finley?
She could use like shield or something and not get hit. That's up to
Shield! Shield!
her. A shield comes up as two blasts crash into it. Kind of the shield kind of flashes with brilliant rainbow light as the Eldritch Blast is dissipated. And you see the guy, he's very frustrated.
Blast on me.
Soleil, he's going to attack you, and then one is going to attack. Oh, that's natural 20. And a
Is Soleil nearby?
19.
Yeah, definitely.
Soleil is. She's right here. She's within 5 feet of the Iron Defender, but the enemy's 10 feet away.
I think it has to be from the ally. I'm pretty sure. Let me check.
Well, if it is, that's great.
I'm hoping so.
I do think the one hits Zergo.
If it can see it, and it's within 5 feet.
If he can see it, and the enemy's within 5 feet, or the ally?
No, it's against the person attacking. So never mind.
I'm so sorry. So that is going to be 7 plus 3 is 10 plus that sword. The sword that he attacks with Zergo kind of lights a flame as he brings it down. So that's going to be 10. So it's 5 slashing damage and 5 fire damage. And then Soleil, you take 12, 18 right out the gate. 18 slashing, 6 fire, and then 7, 10 more slashing, and 5 fire. So it's 15, 18, 33.
Golly.
Oh.
As he rushes forward, he runs his hand over his two-handed sword, and it kind of lights with this black flame, and he brings it down, and you kind of didn't see him around that corner, so he kind of catches you by surprise, and that sword lands deep in your shoulder. Only thing keeping it from just kind of cleaving you is the fact that you are wearing some natural armors and such that kind of catch the blade, but he does leave a nasty wound in your shoulder. And that is the end of the bad boy's turn. And then it is Venley's turn.
Oh goodness. I'm just gonna start with bonus action healing word. For Soleil. Second level. What do I roll?
2d4, I believe.
Yeah. I rolled 2 4s, so math is fun.
Woo!
11 points of healing.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. Oh gosh. If I did Thunder Wave now, would it hit anybody good?
No. You could actually move. You have to take opportunity attacks, but you could position yourself to hit 2 guys here without hitting anybody good. If you do it here, you only hit 1 guy, so it's like not peak Thunder Wave. If you take an opportunity attack, you can hit 2. It's up to you.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, because that'll get me away from some of them too.
It will hit, but he doesn't do much damage. So, you have shield.
Would shield still be up?
Yes, it would. So doesn't hit because he got 19. So he tries to slash, but his blades do not break through that prismatic barrier, so they kind of bounce off of you. as you rush forward over here, and then Thunderwave. So they're going to both make dexterity saving throws.
It's Constitution.
Constitution. Thank you.
Yeah.
One of them succeeds. One of them fails. The purple one fails. The other one succeeds.
Okay. 18 points of damage
Ooh.
total, and then the one
This
that
guy. This one failed. Takes 18. This one succeeded. Takes 9. But that's still enough actually to blow them both back, and they both go flying as their bodies land limp. And with that, you see Venley, the skeletal body on the throne, gets enraptured in black flame and starts to lurch up as... I should have kept him marked. Where did he go? Right here. As this like very large devil creature forms out of the very large skeleton that's sitting in that throne chair, as this blue-skinned sort of Oni warrior appears, fully formed in the room, and he's going to roll initiative check. So he will go at the top.
Sebastian.
What the heck did you just say to me?
I said it's Sebastian.
Yeah, there he is. There's that betraying bastard. He's back. He's going to go at the top of the next round as this blue-skinned Oni appears in the room. Venley, you moved, you used Thunderwave, you bonus actioned. That's the end of your turn. Zergo.
No. Zergo's going to take one attack on the creature behind him. And that is 18 to hit.
It does.
Okay, need a con save.
Come on, baby. Con save. Con save for con. Failed.
Okay. Damn. Okay, that is 17 points of piercing and 11 points of poison.
Ooh, do you bonus action?
Yes, I will.
As your arm elongates out and the snake head kind of envelops this guy's head, the jaws open up, and it just kind of closes around him. It's just a big black bulge in your arm that very quickly just kind of melts away as the arm retracts, and you gain 1 point of maximum health.
And I would like to be the front line for this Oni attack.
So you're just going to step here. You want to get right up in him.
Oh, I'm going to get within attacking range for my second attack.
Oh, yeah, you have another attack. You want to get 10 feet there?
Yeah. So I want to
Okay.
see what he'll do. $27. Jesus.
27 hits. Definitely hits.
Con save.
Con save for con. Okay. Natural 20.
All right.
That just means
that'll-
that I've wasted a natural 20. That's all that is.
That's a. So what?
Is it a new round?
Is it a new round?
You guys-
Yeah, I can hear you. It's a new round from last round. This is the next round.
Can I silvery barbs the 20?
Yeah, you can if you'd like to.
Yes.
He's still this con save for that is what, 14?
For now, I think it goes off my constitution.
I do believe it's Is it
Yeah,
it 14?
still
though?
14 for now.
I feel like it's 14, but I don't remember.
Yeah, no, it is.
Gotcha.
It's still
So he
14.
does still succeed. Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, Valen. He
Okay.
does still succeed the con.
So I have 2 uses of silvery barbs. I need to give advantage away. So can I give advantage to Can I give advantage to Zergo and Jax?
For sure. And that means that Zergo, you could roll again if you want, I suppose. Do you want to fish for the 20? Or you could hold on to it. Does he have to use it?
I
this
think I
round?
do.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a save thing. So I would go ahead and just use that.
Within 1 minute. Within 1 minute.
Oh, within 1
okay,
minute.
no. Never mind. Never mind. Abort.
I don't know spellcasters.
It hits.
For damage, that's 16.
As you lunge forward with that snake arm, it bites into the Oni. Is that the end of your turn with that attack?
Yes.
He's going to use a legendary action to cast Lightning Bolt. So Venli and Zergo have to make dexterity saving throws.
I get advantage because I see this happening.
Yes, this is true.
Thank God for fucking advantage. 21.
21 succeeds.
I rolled 6.
That does not.
Didn't
That's
think
the wrong
so.
dice. This is don't pay attention to this. This is wrong.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's still
Don't
gonna
pay
be
attention.
pretty-
Don't pay attention to that.
There's more to
Okay, now pay attention to this one.
Yeah.
23 points of lightning damage as his arm cackles with electric energy. He juts it forward and it shoots across the room, kind of slamming into the stone wall next to Soleil's head. You see like the rubble blast as that lightning courses through Venli. And Zergo, you manage to kind of move out of the way, but some of that electric still catches you, just like from the incredibly strong pulsing through the air, as you take half damage. And that is his legendary action. That's the end of that, which means it is the other bad boys. Bad boys. What you gonna do? They are going to attack. They're not gonna do that. He's gonna go here. He is going to move. Use full movement. He's gonna dash to here. This one is gonna rush forward. Attack Venli. One of them hits. One of them's a natural 1, though. So it's a D6. He does not have sneak attack, which is 8 points of slashing damage. Is Venli alive?
Barely.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. That's the balance. I want you to all be barely alive. That's perfect. All right. That's the end of those bad boys, which makes it Soleil's turn.
All right, I'm going to do another bonus action healing word to Venli.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. This time, though, because I'm pretty sure you're not doing great, I'm going to do 3rd level. Still only 13 points, but
That's
That's
more
pretty
than
good.
that's yeah. I'll take
Okay.
anything.
okay. I'd like to move my call lightning to. Are there 2 bad guys next to each other on that
I
other
think
side?
the range of because your coal lightning has that 60-foot radius. I think you can pretty much hit anybody in this room.
Okay.
Without checking, I almost guarantee that you're, 60 feet
Okay.
is the whole space. So there is, you could hit the guy attacking Venli without hitting Venli. You could put it like behind the Oni, like on the Oni, and just hit the Oni.
Yeah, I'll do that because I think but the other guys did damage. I'm gonna target the one next to Venli.
Okay. So he'll make that save.
Yeah, 14.
Where'd the dice? He just failed. He got a 13.
Oh, good. Okay. Let's see. 29. I got a 10, a 9, and a 10.
Damn. As that lightning comes down, he gets caught in that blast and he gets fried. His skin is just charred and blackened as he falls down dead. Do you want to use any movement or anything?
No, I think I'm still in a good spot there behind the tentacle.
All right. The Oni is going to check. He's going to Misty Step with his legendary action right here. And that is the end of Soleil's turn. Legendary action, Jax. You see that the Oni kind of disappear, and he turns into this like cackling electric fog that quickly rushes across the room, reforming right behind you.
Oh, is it my turn now?
It is, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was about to like beat me up. Okay.
No, he he just wanted to get away from Zergo. I just want to get away from Zergo. Zergo scares the shit out of me.
Okay. So I have silvery barbs. I'm gonna use that for my advantage on the first shot.
Okay.
Because I don't have it.
Are
But I was
you-
gonna do this anyway. I'm
Okay.
gonna use sharpshooter, and if I hit, I'm gonna use branding smite level 2.
Okay. On the Oni.
Yes.
Okay. And you don't face any penalties, right, for the melee?
No, yeah, no, I don't. So I
You
got
are not in cover, though.
Well, yeah, but I'm using the silvery barbs that Valen gave me.
To give you advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm using that on
I
the
was about
first
to let you know
shot.
you're not getting that cover
Back.
bonus.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, the cover bonus was advantage. So I'm using the advantage for the silvery barbs for the first shot.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
Yeah, I got an 18 with advantage.
18 just hits.
Okay, how much is branding smite? 3d6. So that does 49 damage.
Woo! As you put your gun up, shoot. What kind of damage is that? I know that you have necrotic,
God.
and then what?
Okay, so like some of it is six is necrotic, 5 is I'll say fire for my arcane weapon, and 9 of it is radiant damage.
The radiant damage does extra damage. The fire does half damage. So it's still a net positive. So you did 46.
Mm-hmm. No, 49.
9 more is 53, and then minus the fire is so you do 50 points of damage.
Okay.
As you shoot into him, and that radiant damage kind of seems to like blacken the skin and like kind of sear it as he howls in pain. And is that the end of your turn, or are you going to do another attack?
I'm gonna do another attack. Is there a guy? Like I'm gonna flip around. Is there a guy behind me that I can shoot in the coverage?
There
of my defender?
is this guy right here to your right. You could turn and shoot that dude.
Has he been hit yet?
No, he's stayed like out of the line. He's been casting spells in the back.
Okay. So I'm gonna try, even though I'm probably not gonna get an opportunity attack, I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna try to go behind my Iron Defender.
Yeah, you are going to take an opportunity attack for that for sure.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's just a 30.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, you don't. The 30 hits. Oh man, who knew? Let's see. Oh man, what a jerk. So that is 15 points of slashing damage. And actually, hold on, that's not quite right. And then another 6 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so I used Stone's Endurance, and I got 13 health of that taken off. So how much was
Nice.
that total?
It was 6 lightning, and then I think it was 13 slashing, if I'm not mistaken. If somebody's like that wasn't right, you can say it. If it's lower, keep it to yourself, I guess.
Okay, and then after that, I'm going to go behind my Iron Defender, and I'm also going to send my little homunculus servant over by Benley. And
Right.
for my Iron Defender's turn, I'm going to have it run up for my bonus action, punch the guy in the face.
The Oni.
Yes.
Runs
It's
up.
on 19. Oh my god.
19 hits.
Let's see. 9 damage.
It runs up, kind of jumps up, and its little mechanical arm kind of like extends. It doesn't like so much move its arm as the arm just kind of like pops out and back in. It just kind of catches him in like the nose as his head bounces back. And then Jax, you make that shot against this guy.
I was doing that for the Oni.
Oh, okay. So you're shooting the Oni. I thought you had 2 shots. Didn't you take your? You haven't taken your second shot yet.
Oh, I guess I haven't. Yeah, true. So yeah, I'll take my second shot now.
Okay.
My bad. I missed. I got a 14.
You go to shoot the Oni again. This time he's like ready. He brings his blade up, deflects that magical blast, and that's the end of your turn. So he is going to legendary action attack Valen. Oh, natural 1, baby. He does not. He goes to swing, and he goes kind of wide from that punch in the face, and he kind of swings over Valen, who just slightly ducks under the crackling curved sword. And then it is bad. Boys, no, it's not. I lied. It's Valen.
Valen's gonna do something really cool.
Oh, God. Are you going to dominate me?
Oh no. I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word as my
Oh,
bonus
hell
action.
yeah, dog.
So everybody gets 8 points of healing within
Nice.
60 feet.
Nice.
Who's
What does
the-
that look like, out of curiosity? In my mind, you like shoot your gun and it like creates like some sort of like water ball that pops and like sprinkles water over everyone that heals them. That's what it does in my head.
I had it inverse. So basically, for me, Mass Healing Words, like these like spectral sort of angelic wings come out of like Valen, and then they just like do one flap, and then there's like a mist in the air, and then it kind of heals people.
And it just mists the area.
Yep.
Okay.
So
That's what happened.
So this it's an inverse to his like warlock sort of tendencies. And then he's gonna look around. Is anyone else hurt? Like, does anyone need additional healing?
I mean, I feel like Venley, you guys tell me, I feel like Venley's really hurt. I know that Jax just took a lot of damage. Well, he didn't actually because he absorbed a lot of it. So between Soleil and Venley, I feel like they're both quite hurt, but I don't know exactly how hurt they are.
I have full health. Do not give me anything.
Okay.
I think Venley might be worse.
I'm
off.
doing better. That
Okay.
was. I had 1 hit
Am-
point.
Give it to
I,
Venley.
am I able to get to Venley without taking opportunity attacks?
He already used his opportunity attack.
Okay. So I'll rush over to Venley. I'll give her I'll give her a pat on the back, and I say, this time I'm not trying to manipulate your emotions. And then I'll heal her 2nd level, cure wounds, 13 hit points.
Oh, thank you. I do feel much better now, actually.
And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, it's my turn.
As that means that it is the Oni's turn. He suddenly like brandishes his blade, does this like movement, and then he disappears in like crackling electrical energy. And he's going to make an attack on Soleil, Jax, Valen, and Venley.
Are these attacks or is this dex save?
As that electrical energy kind of bounce. These are attacks. He crits on Venley.
Oh, this is not a new round, right? I can't get rid of it.
This is a new round. This is a
Yes,
new
it
round.
is.
Oh, this is a new round? Okay, yeah. Silvery Barb's at 20. Fuck that.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh no!
Like, nah, yo.
You guys left me dead.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
Crazy.
No.
You're trying to kill like the only good person in this group that's not a murder hobo.
Woo!
Soleil,
Damn.
Soleil isn't either, but
She's slowly becoming one.
That's a
She just
14.
deep fries her enemies.
That's a 14 on Soleil, a 24 on Jax, a 19 on Valen, and a 32 on Venley.
14
Sorry.
hits.
That hits
Oh.
too.
Damn it, this fucking guy.
I want disadvantage on my roll.
You want disadvantage?
Yeah. Or can it
Right.
give disadvantage to anyone else other than me?
You cannot double disadvantage him for Venley, but you could disadvantage. I think Soleil is very low AC. I would say the best people to disadvantage would be
Me or
yourself
Valen?
or Valen.
Is Valen hurt at all? Is he taking any damage?
I have not. Don't worry about me.
I'll do myself then. No, sorry, no.
All right,
Sorry.
so a 1. Hey, as that crackling energy comes across you, Jax, you just feel it like kind of pass through you. However, everybody else, that's actually one more of these. So that is 5 electric damage, 13. 5 electric damage, 13 plus 5 is 18 points of slashing damage. So that is 23 points of damage total on each one of you, except Venley gets 23 points plus math. 8, 16, 24, 30. So 30 plus 23 for Venley.
Holy shit. I'm definitely down. Yeah.
And then he appears right here. What's your total HP? You know what?
Technically, my maximum right now is 42. because
Okay.
It's down, but normally 46.
Okay. So there's no way that I don't think that you got insta killed, which is good.
Oh no. Because
Um,
after the 20, I had like 12 points left, and then 30.
as he appears here, that was his action. He is going to just bonus action and stab Zergo in the back, attempting to hit Zergo. 25.
Plus 13.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's just
Holy
ridiculous
moly.
plus.
So that's going to be 10 points of lightning damage as his fist kind of turns in this like small lightning blade that he jams forward, kind of catches you in the ribs with this cackling energy.
He has a plus 13.
Man's telling me to guard Prime Shack, dude. Like, what's going on here?
Venley, you drop, knock down. It's your turn.
The saving throw.
I do death saving throws. Don't you roll that? Do you have what's your bonus to your death saving throws? Your con?
Oh, if it's con, I have a +5 to con.
Cool. Well, actually, either way, I rolled. I know what happened. Venley drops as this guy kind of turns into this lightning cloud and goes from each one of you, kind of slashing through you in these very quick, barely perceivable movements before he peers behind Zergo and then stabs him with this electrical blade. He's on the ground, seemingly alive. Zergo, it's your turn. You are enraged.
As a turnaround scene, Vinley drop and this fucking blue demon fucker appear behind me. All these attacks are going to be reckless.
Hell yeah.
And this is why I do reckless. That was a natural 1. 19 plus 9. 28 for the first attack.
Okay.
And natural 20 for the second.
Woo! Hell yeah. He
Um,
does succeed, unfortunately, both of the cons. I wish he hadn't, because that would have been some serious damage.
Okay. So normal and then crit. So normal is okay. That's not bad. That's 17. Hold on. 19 piercing. I've been forgetting to add my rage damage. Good. So that's 19 piercing for the first one, and the crit is die plus die roll, which is close to max. 12 plus 3, 25, 31 piercing for the critical.
35 plus 19.
31 plus 19.
31 plus 19. So 50 total.
50, yeah.
So you just slam Khan onto him. This like massive Khan that comes down, kind of bites on like half of his body, pierces. The demon kind of roars out in pain. He doesn't go down, but he's definitely past the point of bloodied. As you see, like a lot of his body is badly damaged. Do you use any movement or anything?
No, I'm gonna stay in between him and his throne.
All right, he's going to legendary action. That's at 32. So that's going to be 21 points of damage. However, only 3 of that is lightning. So that's actually going to be cut in half. So it's 3. You take 13 total. As he attacks back, you slam into him with Khan, and he very quickly brandishes that sword, slashes through you. You can feel the full brunt of that electrical energy, although it's sort of weak and staticky. As that is the end of that round, that part of the turn. This guy is going to come around this corner. He's going to go there. Can he get closer? He can. So he's going to go right there. Dead, alive. So we got 2 attacks on Valen. So that is a 10 and a 17.
17 hits.
Is this
That's
a
going to
different
be
round?
7 points of piercing damage. Is this what?
Is this a different round?
No, this is the
Round?
same round at this point. And then, Jax, you're going to take 3 attacks. So one of them hits at a 22, and then you got a 16, and then one of them misses. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so that's going to be 1d6, which is 6 points of slashing damage. And then we got 2d6 plus another d6 for the flaming sword. Not a very good roll. So that is going to be 6 points of fire damage and then 6 points of slashing damage. As one of the tieflings comes bearing down on you with the flaming 2-handed sword, he brings it down into you. You manage to block it, but that heat still kind of sears you as the smaller one kind of comes flying around the corner and does manage to catch you like below the ribs, just superficially with a dagger, but enough for you to feel the pain as it kind of cuts through your flesh. And that is the end of their turn, and that is Soleil.
Okay, so I'm going to drop my Call Lightning and put up my Healing Spirit. The tree.
Tree, where is he? Give me my tree.
I want to put him right. I don't want to block anybody because he's got 60-foot range. Yeah, that's good. Actually, right there is perfect.
Okay.
But this time I want it to look like a weeping willow.
As the weeping willow kind of rips through the ground as you put up your hand and this golden light kind of goes through and then pierces the ground, the stone kind of rips and rumbles as the black cloud dissipates, and then a willow tree rips up out of the ground and its leaves kind of emanate this like light golden light that kind of sprinkles down onto the ground.
And everybody gets 9 points of healing. So hopefully that brings Venli back up.
It would.
Okay.
Venli pops back up as that golden light kind of sprinkles down on her.
Thank
Is
you.
that every turn?
It only has so many charges.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's heal a number of times equal to 1 plus your spellcasting modifier.
So it's probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah. 4.
If it's 4 and you healed everybody, then the willow tree comes to life. It rains down and then it disappears. If it's 5, then you still have 1 left.
It was only 4, so just everybody else gets
The
healed.
leaves kind of like rain down this golden light as the trees themselves like quickly fall, dissipate, and then the tree kind of as quickly as it came, it rushes back into the ground, disappears. Goodbye, tree. Missed you. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Thank
and
you.
then-
Bye.
As my bonus, I will cast a 2nd level healing word on Venley.
Whew, man, we got a heal bot
Thank
here.
you.
A lot
8,
of damage. Nice.
8 heals. Yeah. That's it.
All right, Mercy.
Oh, I literally was a Mercy main for like the first 6 years of Overwatch.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get her to play with me, and she's like, "Dude, you're a loser. I don't want to play with you." And I'm like,
I mean,
"That's
I
fine.
didn't say it out loud. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No. No, he had a crew and I had a crew.
Yeah, no, I'm just busting your balls.
Yeah.
Jax, it's your turn.
Okay, so I have
Soleil, do you want to move or anything, or are you still like cool where you're at?
No, because I can still see everybody, right?
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
spot. But I don't want to.
Okay, I'll stay
I want
there.
to at least ask. So that's the end of your turn. Oni is he's legendary action. He got a 23. I apologize. 23 to hit on Venley.
what's he got on Venley, man?
23 points of damage.
God.
Down.
What
Oh,
the
no.
hell?
As he pops up, his sword sparks life. He kind of draws it real quick, and this like lightning bolt of energy crackles across Venley's chest as she drops, and he's going to turn to face Zergo. 1 less source of damage, man. I got to do what the monster would do. I'm so sorry. Soleil, Jax, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna channel magic through my little, what's it called? My little homunculus servant, and I am gonna cast Cure Wounds on.
Jesus!
We will not
Bring her
allow-
back.
I knew that you were going after. I had to put the little guy near. And I got 10.
Back up.
No.
Just down,
Thank
up,
you.
down, up, down, up. You look to your left, and
That's my life.
you just see that Oni looking down on you. His hand on his sword, just waiting.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna have my Iron Defender attack someone nearby. Whoever is probably nearest.
There's a guy like right next to you that could attack for sure.
Okay, and I want it to still be in 5 feet, like near me. So yeah.
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 Do
So
you have to go
I'll
in front of you? They could go right here, so you can potentially use it to shoot the Oni.
Perfect. But I did roll a 8, so I don't think that hits.
It does not.
Yeah.
He tries, but he gets in the middle of the battlefield.
But yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Legendary action. Misty Step. Whoop.
Whoops.
So I'm gonna get Mage Slayer for this bullshit.
As he disappears into a cackling bolt of electricity, he zips across the field, appearing over here. That's the end of his legendary action. That is his last legendary action for this round. Valen, it's your turn.
For this round. Okay, thanks.
For this round, yeah, love that. Is Venley still close by?
Yeah, she's right next to you.
Okay, I will. I'm gonna healing word 2nd level, 10 points of healing on
Thank
Venley.
you.
And then I'm using all of my spell slots. Wait, so I took 15 points of damage and then a 7. Which one is going to cause me to lose concentration on Hex? The 15?
I'm sorry. What was your question? That was a lot of information. My brain shut down.
Okay, so I have Hex. I'm still concentrating
Yep.
on Hex.
Yep.
But with the 7 points of damage and the 15 points of damage that I took, which one I need to roll for concentration on those?
They're both going to
Ready.
be a 10.
So I just need to roll twice, right?
Yeah, you have to roll twice, and both of them have to beat a 10.
Okay. So roll the 7. I lost concentration on Hex.
Son of a bitch.
I'm going to attack the Oni. 20. Does a 20 hit?
Yep.
All right. That's 11 points of siren damage. I'm going to also use my psychic blades, 3d6. That is 16 points. That's 27 points of damage. But I also want to, let's see. Your connection, once per short rest, you can give yourself advantage on an attack made with the weapon. If the attack hits, you can deal additional damage die. I'm gonna forgo the. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna give myself advantage just to see. Nope. Okay. And I'm gonna do my additional damage die. So that's 16, 11, and 9 damage.
16, 11, and 9.
Yeah.
36.
36.
Mm-hmm.
As you put your siren's call out, you shoot that beam of black energy surrounded by the light blue energy that strikes the Oni in the shoulder. It kind of rips a hole right through him as he kind of rebounds off of the blast. He's in bad shape, but he's not down yet.
Okay. And then, what sort of movement do I have available to me? Anything?
Movement?
Yeah.
You can move. You would take an opportunity attack.
No, I'll stay put.
It's the top. It's the Oni's turn. He's going to make 3 ranged attacks. 2 against Soleil, 1 against Valen.
This is a new round?
It's a new round.
Okay.
There's a 22. Actually, it's not 22. I lied. It's a 20. Dirty. And a 26.
I'll let it hit.
That's for Soleil, and this is for you, Valen, which is a 16.
Okay.
That hit?
Yeah. Well, beats it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm 16 armor class.
Okay. So that's 15 points of lightning damage for the first slash on Soleil.
I'm down.
Oh shit! 2 death saving throws. As he shoots another one very quickly. The first one hits, she drops. The second one hits again. Her body kind of smashes back against the stone stairwell, very clearly badly damaged as she's bleeding from like the rib cage and chest. As that second blast of lightning kind of hits her, and the last blast hits Valen for 16 points of lightning damage.
Jesus.
And then he is going to move this way. And then it is Venli's turn. Soleil, you get hit. You kind of bounce off that wall, go unconscious, as then another blast smashes into her. And you see her doubled over against the stone wall of the stairwell.
No! Am I close enough to do healing word?
And you guys, I should not have given every single character in the party healing word. I'm never going to kill anyone, ever. Go ahead. Nobody's ever going to die.
Jack sitting over here like
6. I didn't roll really well. God.
She pops back up as your light goes over her, just superficially healing the wound on her chest as her eyes flutter back to life. Bonus action, do you want to use your action for anything? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a Eldritch Blast the Oni.
Okay.
Wow, I rolled so bad.
No.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I died. I have no. There's no way.
Eldritch Blast go off. He draws that sword, bounces one off, catches the second one. They kind of go crashing around him, blasting the floor as rubble shoots up, and there's this little bit of a dust cloud that's created from the impacts. As the dust cloud kind of clears, he stands there, puts that curved sword back into its sheath. Do you want to use any movement or anything there, Venley?
Is anybody by me that would attack?
No,
me?
you could use an opportunity attack. You could potentially like abort or something.
You said I would get an opportunity attack?
No.
Or...
There's nobody around you that can opportunity attack you.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go behind Zergo.
Help! Help me!
I just got knocked down, and then I got back up again, and then I got knocked down again, and then I got back up again, and now laid down, and I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it.
I
Zergo,
get
it's
up
your turn.
down. I get up again. You're never gonna
You're
let me
never
down.
gonna keep me down.
Love
All right,
them.
Zergo, it's
All
your turn.
How far can 40 feet of movement get me?
You going for the Oni?
Oh, duh.
Yes, you can get right to him, and you can get close enough while you can avoid opportunity attacks and get up in his shit.
You know what? I'll burn opportunity attacks. I don't give a shit.
You're gonna take
He's
an
a
opportunity attack?
Yeah, he's a one-track mind at this point.
Cool. It will hit, but it's not much. It's a D6 and it's slashing. So, he did max damage. So it's gonna be 9 minus half, which is 4. So 4 points.
Reckless. That's damage. Come on. 18 plus. Where are you at? 9. That's
Yes.
7.
Yes.
Con save.
I'm gonna roll 2 cons real quick. He does fail one, actually. He did succeed one, fails one. Assuming both attacks hit, which I assume
23 to hit for the second one.
Yeah. So the second one does get the poison damage.
All right. So first one is 9 plus 11. 17 for the one that didn't, or for the non-poison one, and then the second. Okay, that's not bad. That's really good on poison damage. Shit. 13, 14, 15 piercing and 11 poison.
Bonus action?
Can I?
You can.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good meal for Con.
How do you do it?
Are Onis from the abyssal plane? I don't know.
They're from hell, at least in this setting.
I'm gonna have Con kind of show his not his true form, since he's still just a shadow of me, but just make him look at a avatar kinda, and have him scared to death before he no longer exists.
So you let Khan kind of like take over for just a second as the arm kind of envelops your whole body, and for a moment you're just sort of this like towering, writhing mass of many thousands of these inky snakes that kind of rear back and just crash over the Oni, as just like a wave of snakes are just kind of like hitting the ground and like splashing out almost like water, as when that tide recedes and you're left there, and then the snakes kind of crawl back into you, disappearing beneath your flesh, returning to your arm. The Oni is just gone. His sword clatters to the ground.
Ooh.
Zergo will pick up the sword and immediately run back to Vinley to see if she's okay.
There are still a couple bad boys we got to clean up here. So they're going to do 2 attacks. That was the end of your movement there, but there's no more legendary actions or anything. 18 and 22 to hit on Jax.
Can one of them be disadvantaged?
Yes, I would if I were you, I would disadvantage the 22 because that was the guy with the two-handed sword.
Yeah, let's do that.
It didn't help. I'm so sorry.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll take
Perfect.
it. I'll take it to the face.
To the face.
That's going to be 10. 3 of that is fire damage. I'm sorry, that's actually 13. 3 of that is fire damage. And then the other one is a d6, which is 6 plus 3, which is 9 points of slashing damage. So it's 13 and 9, 22. And then there's one more that is going to attack Valen 2 times. Both miss, though. As he goes kind of stabbing into your back, you manage to just kind of shift out of existence with your face step, like not literally, but just like, thematically. You kind of like disappear as the blades kind of pass through you. And then it is Soleil's turn. Soleil, you're alive.
Yep, I am alive. How many bad people are left?
3. There's 1 to your right and 2 to your left. I think this tentacle's probably gone.
I am
Yes.
starting to run out of spells. Sorry, one sec here. I think I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and call lightning again and try to hit these two.
You dropped your call lightning, or you bring up a new one?
I'm bringing up a new one.
Okay. You can hit both of the guys on your left.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
That's 2 saves. Come on, baby. One of them succeeds, one of them fails.
Okay.
They're both pretty hurt, though.
That is 15 points of damage.
The purple one gets just like blasted aside as he crumples to the ground dead. The other one kind of shakes for a moment as electricity courses through him, but he does manage to stay standing.
Okay. And I'm going to throw a healing word to Jax.
I mean, I could take it, but is Venley more hurt? I have 29 health.
Oh, how's Venley doing?
I mean, I'm okay right now. You should heal yourself.
I've got 6 whole points of HP.
I
I've
have
got
8.
20.
I have 8. So you
Okay, Valen. I'll send a healing word to Valen. Okay, one sec. 10 points of healing.
Woo! Let's go.
And that's it.
Oh, that was good. So, like, Jax, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna have the Iron Defender go to the one that Soleil almost killed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have it try to hit that one.
Okay.
It rolled a 15.
Hits. Just hits.
Perfect. And it does 12 damage. It rolled an 8.
Woo.
Let's go.
He jumps up, pops him in the face as the guy's like still shaking, hits him square in the head, and you hear a crack as he falls back dead.
Perfect. Okay, so can you remind me where the last couple guys
There's
are?
one guy right behind Valen. That's the last one. So
Okay, I'm just gonna take
around.
I want to try to make sure I get behind my Iron Defender so I can get advantage.
Yeah, you got that. You can move for sure.
Okay, so I got a 16 and I got a 21.
Nope, those both hit. That guy's for sure dead.
Yeah.
As those 2 blasts, one catches him in the shoulder, kind of almost severing the whole arm. The other one catches him in the leg as that leg kind of like disappears and he crumples to the ground. And you guys survive. As you
For
guys
now.
take a moment, yeah. And then something else happens. Go fuck yourself. As you come to a calm, you kind of breathing heavily, looking around, waiting for the next thing. Nothing happens. I have to pee. Let's take 5 minutes real quick. Not even 5. I'm just going to go pee. I'll be right back. TMI.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, let's make a plan, guys.
Yeah.
For what? I don't
Oh,
even
that
know
was
what
rough.
happened.
Wow.
Oh, those are some close calls.
I genuinely thought I was done there. I was like, oh, 2 death saves gone. That's it. Like, that's.
If you crit failed, it could have been bad, but I mean, we wouldn't even have known.
I'm glad
Yeah.
mass healing word is a bonus action. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Ooh,
It is level 3, but yeah, it's nice.
yeah. Worked out. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
I've been wanting to use that channel magic for a while, but like it's just like everyone has healing magic, so it's like I don't really need to use it. So
yeah, it's crazy because I did like 30 damage in like 1 turn. That was pretty dope for a
That
That was
bard.
really good.
You
You
like
got
30%.
you and Jax got some heavy hits in there.
Yeah,
Sure.
Zergo did a lot of work too.
Zerka puts in that work, yeah. Especially on like taking damage. My guy can't really take it too much. I just try to run, but
Yeah.
That's what.
he has a good
that's
armor
what they're-
class though. But
I like to say that I'm peeing because if I say I'm going to the bathroom, you might assume that I'm pooping, and I don't want you guys to think I'm pooping.
that was a very fast poop. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I was. See, that's the whole reason why I said that. It's because I didn't want you to
Now
think
that
I
you
was
brought it up,
pooping.
now that I think you're pooping, like now that you brought that up, but,
It's
yeah.
too late now. You're pooping. See?
Well,
Who wants to do the loot tables?
Okay now.
Like roll for them?
Yeah.
Is it
Zergo-
perception?
Zergo should do them.
I will say that you do have to do an investigation,
Okay.
and that could potentially, it's a degree of success. There's treasure in the room.
Can Zergo help me? Because I feel like I have a better investigation, but I do think Zergo should be looking for it. If he wants to do the
I mean, to be fair, he is not concerned about it. Like he picked up the Oni sword, that's it. But like he's more concerned about Venley being dropped twice in front of him.
Okay. So I can do perception. I got a +3.
Okay.
If anyone
I
wants
have
to
a
give me that,
+7 investigation, so I mean,
I
if
mean,
anyone wants to help, I feel like that'd be better. But
I can give you bardic inspiration.
I mean, and then someone could also
technically you could do both.
yeah, we
Yeah,
could do both. And we could
You
just
could inspire him and help him.
and I can get guidance. Like we can really just cheese this right now. if you
Okay,
want.
yeah. I'll give you bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Level
Yeah, let's
28.
Baldur's Gate this shit, dude.
I know exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I thought. Like we're just
I've
gonna
played a lot
Baldur's
of
Gate 3 this. Just give me all the additions.
Yeah.
You rolled a 40.
Did you
on
really?
No.
I
Just
was
saying,
like,
like Jack's
damn.
roll of 40
I don't even
on
have the
investigation.
table for that.
I'm also gonna give myself actually instead of guidance.
Oh, I got
I'm
to
gonna
make a
give
new
myself-
table.
I'm gonna give myself enhance ability, so I get advantage.
Okay.
I'll write
So,
down everything that's
I roll-
wrong.
I rolled a 15 plus 7, which is 22. Oh wait,
Plus
I can't even get
inspiration plus
advantage because
guidance.
someone's helping me. I didn't even think of that.
I helped you. I gave you bardic inspiration and I gave you the help action.
Well, no, that's
I
what I'm
will
saying.
say
I don't-
that
I don't-
I will do the same rules for help as I do for flanking. Each additional help will be a +1.
Okay. I'd rather just get guidance, so I'm gonna take away the enhance ability and just use guidance then. But I rolled a.
You get advantage, and then you'll get, if everybody's helping you, you'll get. Is everybody helping him? Is that how we're doing this? We're going to Baldur's Gate cheese this thing? So you
I
get
don't know
additional
if I don't know if I would be helping because I got 6 HP points and I'd probably be on the ground bleeding.
Because I'm dead. I'm dying.
Yeah, because I'm
Bleeding
I'm
out
not
here.
feeling so good. Yeah.
I mean, I got a 33, so I don't really think I need it.
All right, Jax.
Oh no,
You
plus
son of
2,
a
man.
bitch.
35. That's a whole nother echelon.
I mean, hey, we
Yeah.
can.
That's true. That is fair. I would say that is literally true. So roll that, because that actually will make a difference. He's not wrong.
It rolled a 2, so yeah, it's 35.
All right, so that's a 10 as a baseline, and then 4. So you roll 5 times. Roll a D100 5 times.
I'm gonna roll 2d10s. $99, 57.
Hold on, one at a time.
Okay.
99.
57.
No. Let's just do it one at a time. So you got 99, which is going to be. Let's do. Just hold it.
Oh, okay,
Do you have each one rolled already?
Yeah.
Here, let's include everyone. So he got 99. So somebody, I don't care who it is, roll a 3d6.
$14.
Whew, 14. Let me go down here real quick. Okay, you got 14, and then roll a d100. That's a good fucking table.
24.
24. All right. So let's do that first. So you got 14, you said, on the roll, right?
On the 3d6, you said.
Yeah, 14.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 140 gems worth 100 GP.
140.
What?
140 gems that are in this room. You have a bag of holding.
Worth how much?
100 that are worth 100 GP each.
I had 50 before that. We can make 190 homunculus servants. That's crazy.
And amongst the treasure, you find this robe that is sort of pulsating with like various colors. It kind of shifts in the light. You find a robe of scintillating colors. Just write it down. Just write down the name. It's a book. It's like an official item, so you can look it up. I still have to send Venley the shadow thing. And somebody has that shield. I might not even. I think I sent the shield, but whoever has that shield needs to also have that sent to them. The second one was 54. Is that right, Jax?
57.
57. So you were going to roll 1d4.
Three.
So give me 3 D100s. $24. Okay.
Should I tell you the other ones now? Or?
Yeah. Just tell me all. 24.
Okay, 24, 63, and 94.
So you get a potion of resistance,
Okay.
a 3rd level spell scroll, and then what was the last one?
Last one was. I have to ask that again. 94.
94. That sucks. There was some really good shit right around that. A potion of poison.
Great. Thanks for telling me that too. That makes me feel.
Someone's gonna die in the group.
Third
What
level
another one?
spell
Potion of
scroll.
poison. Potion of what?
Poison.
Potion of poison.
Well, I mean, what was the other one? Like the other two? It was potion of poison. Potion of what?
It could have been. It
Oh,
could have been mithril armor.
No,
It
I'm
could have
saying
been
like
some-
the other thing.
You got potion. You got a potion of resistance. Don't know what
Potion of
type.
resistance and a 3rd level spell scroll. Roll me a D. Give me a D20.
An 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a scroll of counterspell.
Let's go. That's actually
That could-
amazing.
That could come in handy. All right. So I need one more. I need another D1. I need 3 more D100s, but give me one more.
Okay. The one after that was 34.
34. 34. That's a 1d6.
Who wants to do that one?
I can do it. That's a 6.
Woo! That's 6 D100s. You roll them, Venley.
Oh.
God.
Okay. Where am I? That's 15.
Potion of healing.
Okay.
We need those.
32.
Potion of healing.
66.
Spell scroll. A cantrip spell scroll. It is a spell scroll of shock and grasp.
34.
Potion of healing.
Okay, this is. I have 4, so I have 2 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, 51.
Spell scroll, cantrip. Spare the dying. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me go to cantrips real quick. Let me
Is
see.
anyone taking
Give
notes?
me.
Okay.
I hope so.
Yeah,
Spare the
no.
dying.
Spare the dying.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 2.
Potion of healing. 5 potions of healing. You just find them
Wait.
left and right. One more D100.
Oh wait, it is. Yeah, 74.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'll let you do it. That's cool. 74 is a 1d4.
Oh, it was for that. Sorry.
It's
I thought
okay.
it was
That's fine.
something else.
Who cares? It's fine. So give me a 1d4.
I can roll it, or does somebody want to roll it, or?
Soleil. Zergo, Soleil, anybody. Give me it. A 1d4.
Yeah, I can do it. D4.
You got this. Give me a 4. Come on, baby.
1.
I'll give her.
No, it's a D100. Give me one D100.
Okay. Okay. That is 83.
Ooh. That is interesting. I actually don't know what this does. It's Qualls, Quaals, feather token. Qualls.
Oh, that's an actual item.
And I think we have 2 more D100s because it was got. So there's 2 more. Anybody else give me one more D100?
Oh, I had one of them. Yeah, someone else can roll it though.
Whatever. Anybody. I don't care.
87.
We're getting loot, guys.
87. 87.
87's pretty good. 1d4.
Okay.
Come on. Baby.
1.
Oh my God, you guys! All right, that's a D100.
Jesus.
I don't know who's more excited, us or you.
48.
48.
Mm-hmm.
Slippers of spider climbing.
You got it, Zergo?
One more D100.
Anybody else?
Hold on.
Slippers or spider climbing?
Yep.
Yeah, I've written down everything we've got so far.
I hope so, because I don't remember.
I got an 89.
89. That's a good. That's just 1d4.
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 We got a 3.
That's good. 3 D100s. I love loot. I'm like a loot junkie, apparently. It's not even my loot.
Hell.
69.
69. Hey, bag of,
Nice.
it's a gray bag of tricks.
Oh, great. Let's go.
Okay.
Gray bag of tricks. Another
Next one was 22.
22. Amulet of proof against detect location.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
And 35.
That sucks. No, it's not. That's a broom of flying.
I want it so bad. So
Take
bad.
it. I support this.
Give it to Soleil.
I want a broom. I'm a witch now. Woo.
Relax.
Does that mean we have like a healer in the sky that just won't get hit and just will just cast healing on us?
I
Like,
have the lowest AC. That would be the best.
Don't get knocked off the broom.
Shoot the flying rabbit.
wait, I can cast Sanctuary on her and she can just heal us and no one can ever shoot at her because of Sanctuary.
Oh my god, that would be a new strat.
I got
You
one
guys
question about
finished?
the loot.
Yeah.
The Qualls feather token.
Uh-huh.
Which one is it?
Yeah,
It just says
that's
Paul's
gonna
photo
be
token. Let me go check.
important.
Let me check the item.
Yeah, there's
I
a
was-
bunch
Let me
of them.
check. Just,
One
let
would
me see
be-
how many there are. Well, let me see how many there are, and then we'll roll again. There's
Six.
one. There are 6. So roll me a d6. Roll me a d6.
3.
That's it. You got fan, which is actually incredibly campaign specific. As an action while on a boat or ship, the token may be tossed up to 10 feet into the air. It will disappear and be replaced by a giant fan that floats and will create a strong wind, strong enough to propel one ship by additional 5 miles per hour for 8 hours. The fan can also be dismissed as an action.
So when we
That's awesome.
drag
Not the
race,
best one.
Oh,
Definitely not the best one, but luckily we're in a nautical campaign, so that's cool. I kind of like
Anchor
the
would have
lip
been
one
funny.
though. Anchor, actually, yeah.
just like nope.
Oh yeah.
You
That's
go
That
fucked
would
nowhere.
be
up.
great.
You go nowhere.
Yeah.
Not today.
Okay, so a lot of gems, 140 robe of skin and linen colors. Did we get a type of resistance for the potion?
Yeah, potion of resistance.
Potion of resistance. Hold on. There's probably like a bunch of those. Potion of resistance 5e.
I also got
How
a
many
potion of poison.
types of
I got a
damage
counter
are there?
spell. Counter spell scroll.
D10.
Yep.
Potion of resistance. Give me a D10.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a damage type of some type.
9.
Radiant.
We're not really
Very
fighting a lot of
specific.
angels, but maybe that's
Yeah, but you keep that in your back pocket though. In one day.
Yeah. The counter spell scroll, the potion of poison, the 5 healing potions, the 2
That
spell
great-
scrolls. Go
That
ahead.
gray bag of
This is going to be. We're going to need to put this tricks.
yeah, gray bag of tricks. Somebody who wants to turn into an animal, or it might be there. You get to choose. You roll a dice and turn into any number of animals. So it might be useful.
wait. Quick question with that too, because like I know that with wild shape you can't use the items that you have. Does this like just make it disguise yourself as an animal, or do I actually change?
Become that animal.
What'd you say?
You become that animal.
Oh, so I
Oh,
want to
wait.
get
Oh,
advantage
wait.
myself instead.
Oh wait, the creature. Oh no, I'm sorry. You don't turn into it. It's a creature that you can command.
You throw like a stuffed animal, and then it turns into a real
you can get-
animal.
A weasel, a giant rat, a badger, boar, panther, giant badger, direwolf, or giant
it-
elk.
Is it your choice, or do we have to roll on a
You
table?
roll for it. You roll
It's
for
a
it.
table, I believe.
Does it have like an attack roll, or is it just there?
It's just like
Yeah,
a
it's an
normal creature.
No, can
Yeah, you can command the creature to move, what action it takes on its next turn, give it general orders, and attack.
Are the healing potions just normal ones?
So the great bag of tricks. Give me a D8, or is it random? Is it you pull out? Let me see. Hold on here.
It's a random every time you pull it out, I believe.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
It's every
random
time
every.
you
Yeah,
do it.
it's random every time. Very cool.
Is that
The
an
different bags have different like animals that you can get, but it's
Yeah.
different each time.
You can use an action
for-
to pull the fuzzy object from the bag and throw it. When the object lands, it transforms into a creature you determine. by
You're a
rolling
Pokemon
D8.
trainer.
You're a Pokemon
Hey.
trainer now. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
catch
who's
'em.
Ash?
I choose you, Pikachu.
It's a giant weasel. Like, okay.
I feel like
the
Finley can have like 2 tentacles, like a bunch of weasels.
That would be amazing.
Just a
Billy
walking.
would absolutely love
do.
it.
I have way too many PCs. I don't want it. So.
All right, we're gonna need to team up and post this into the Discord probably
Yeah.
All right.
to make sure that we keep track of all this
send it to
shit. Do
everybody.
you have this written down physically, or did you write this into? If you want to like send me a picture of it or something, well, you probably don't have my phone number and want my phone number. You could send me a picture
No,
of
but
it
I do have
hypothetically,
you
or take a
on
picture of it, put it on
Discord.
Discord. Yeah, send me a picture of it on Discord or something. I'll try to break it down. I have to send the shadow cloak thing, shadow armor thing for Venley. The room is quiet. You don't find the orb or the shard, rather. That lever sits kind of beckoning to be pulled.
Mage hand.
Hold the fuck up.
Here.
Do you guys want to take a long rest?
Yes.
Tiny
When the DM says stop,
Yeah.
Hold the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yes.
At minimum, we
two
should take a
points.
short rest.
Yeah,
And I'm running out of spells.
I'll
Yeah.
cast Tiny Hut.
You guys take your long rest. The next day, you guys can sort out the magic items over the course of the next week. What is the date of next week? What is going on next week?
Is the 21st.
So we're probably good for next week. It's the following week that might be troublesome. Does anybody have issues with next week?
No.
Okay. So you guys can sort out the magic items for next week. As you guys finish your long rest, you feel revived. Do you mage hand the lever?
Pull the lever, Crunk!
Pull it.
Pull it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You pull the lever, and the room gets filled. The room quickly fills into this like black void, and then closes on you. And there's blackness all around you as the void opens up, and you find yourself at the top of the tower. Clouds all around you. You can't see the ground. All you can see is that you're on top of this small arena. And as you gain your bearings, you look up and you see a massive harpy-like creature kind of floating there. Around her neck, the black sliver shard. The wind kicks up and the arena and the clouds come alive as they start swirling around you, completely obscuring your vision as she screeches out. And next session, we'll roll initiative.
Oh.
Yeah, good thing we didn't pull that lever. This would have been
that was,
EPK.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
So
Hold the fuck up. Hold on, guys. Whoa.
that broom of flying's gonna come real fucking handy now.
Yeah. Can anybody else cast fly? Like, does anybody else have that?
I have Featherfall in case anyone gets hit off, but hopefully I don't have to dive out over anyone.
I think the only people potentially that might have it is Balin or Vinley, but I don't know their levels.
I don't.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm saying I have it, but like if someone falls, I'm gonna have to dive after him or something.
No, the spell fly.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I don't have it yet. We need to level up before I change spells.
I
that's-
only have second level spells.
Are we still level 6?
You are level 6 for now.
Fuck. We need to be
And that's-
level. We need to be
that's-
level 7.
Yeah, after you kill this harpy, you're going to be level 15. So, it's all
Yay!
Math gets harder.
all right. Good session, guys. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Thank you for coming, Troy. I'm sorry for whatever cause you'd be late. I hope you're okay.
No, it's fine. It's my fault.
You're good, man. If you guys need anything from me, we definitely need to sort out the magic items. Venley, I have to send you the thing. I'm actually going to do it right now so I don't forget. Soleil, I think that you got that shield.
I did.
I don't know if
I do have the shield.
Did I send it to you?
No, you just told me what it was.
Perfect. So I will make sure I send that. Yes. It's essentially, it's a shield you don't have to hold. And it gives you a +1 to your AC.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it just kind of floats. You have to attune to it, but it floats around you. If you wield it, it gives you. Actually, I'll write it down and send it to you.
Okay.
And then Venley have to send you the shadowed armor. Let me know if you guys need anything. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I talked to you about Siren's Call too. Remember we talked about it a couple weeks ago?
Yes. Oh, you can stay. Go ahead, Sergo.
I'm at 6 max HP for meeting 6 creatures.
You
So
got
that just-
2 for the
go.
Oni.
Oh, I got shit luck. Okay, then I'm at 7.
You're getting there. You're
Okay.
very, very close to the next level of con.
Yeah, I'll send you a message, Peyton, but we never talked about Siren's
Yes. Well, you
Call.
wanted to get additional. You wanted more Eldritch Blasty, correct?
Yeah. Basically, I wanted to level up with a Eldritch Blast, 5, 11, and then 17, I think.
Yes,
So-
that was the That was actually the intended It was supposed to kind of have. It's supposed to just be an enhanced Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So I have the language saved in our messages. So we will. Well, I'll do it right now. I'm not going to bed just yet, so I will send some of this stuff out to you guys right now.
All right, cool.
Because if I do it tomorrow, I won't.
Tomorrow I'll put
Good
in the Discord the loot.
Thank you for the teamwork on that. I appreciate you.
Not a problem.
All right,
Later,
see you
everybody.
guys.
Good night.